getting there. I gotta pop my damn chat in. What's goody, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Ooh, what's up, everybody? So, get my chat up. There we go. And we're live. We are motherfucking live. What's up, everybody? What's goody? Hello, 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 hello. We are already gonna break down the today's or tomorrow's games. What's good, Coach? You're back at it. Yep, back at it like a crack addict. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, my boy Quizzy in this bitch. What's up, Quizzy? My nigga. What's up, man? What's up? Whew, shit, my fault, y'all. I'm fucking tired. But what's up, everybody? Yes, sir. Another day, another motherfucking dollar. Happy to see so many people cash, so many people asking questions about the Star Tool. Really big shout out to the community, man. I really appreciate y'all. Today was a little rough. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little rough. But we had a lot of long shots that had went. It seemed like it was like another Sunday. But before I kick into this video, I do want to give a shout out to Star Checker. Really, Star Checker, man, never seen so many home runs on Monday. Yeah, it's iffy, but it was a lot. It was a lot of long shots, bro. It was a shit ton of long shots. We can do a quick little recap. I do want to give a big shout out before we do that recap. I want to give a big shout out to Star Checker. Y'all, if you guys are not following this page, I think you guys should definitely follow this page. Star Checker is not to completely replace MLB Home Run, but it is definitely a great extra tool that you could use for your daily live bets and home run tracking tool as well. So like I want to show you guys exactly how to look at the Star Checker and how it could actually make you some bread, bro. Like this shit has Matt said call me Mr. Flyout. Yeah, there's a shit ton of flyouts today. But y'all definitely go follow this page. The cool thing about this page that I like is not only does it notify you about the home run, it gives you a similar profile to another player that is similar to the guy that hit a home run. So, like for example, Richie Palacios, he had a similar profile to Tommy Edman. Yes, that game is over, but if he had hit it earlier, you would have caught Tommy. There's actually some people I saw that had some tickets that used Star Checker already. For example, Tovar went. He had a similar profile to Tim Tawa. Before that, who was it? Here it was. Derek Hill had went, and it had a similar profile to Ezekiel Tovar. So it's not saying 100%, hey, these are the people to take next. But if you guys are looking to do any live bets or use this tool for any live bets, I highly recommend that you guys use this tool. It's great for tracking home runs. It's great for tracking first baskets. It's great for tracking a lot of shit. So definitely follow Star Checker. Please do. I recommend this 110%. Honestly, I'm starting to use this more than I use MLB Home Run. So it was the chalk for the no names today. Nah, for real, bro. Let's do a quick little recap. So today, luckily, if you guys caught that, what was his name? Fucking bro, I saw his name in the lineup and I was like, nah, I gotta play him straight. What was his fucking name? I don't even know this nigga's name now. Here we go. Ambalek Ortiz? Yeah. That was a W straight that we caught today. Fire, absolutely fire straight. Obviously we had a lot of letdowns. Ben Rice didn't go. Y'all know I didn't trust James Wood. You guys know I didn't trust James Wood. But Ben Rice didn't go. There's some other people that definitely should have went today. Fucking who looked insane today? CJ Abrams looked really good. There's a lot of people that looked good. Yeah, I think them two niggas we're done with. We're absolutely fucking done with. But we caught some people though. We did catch a lot of people. We caught Mickey. We caught Suzuki. We caught fucking that Ortiz kid. We caught motherfucking. Let me look at the. Oh shit, my bad. Hit my mic. So it's Mickey, Suzuki, and Dalen Lyle. That was who we caught. So we caught a lot of those. And to be honest with y'all, I was not expecting the Cardinals to pop off the way they did, bro. I was not expecting it whatsoever. Alec for 3 bombs is insane, bro. Alec for 3 bombs, nigga? Yeah, hell nah. I mean, he looked good. Don't get me wrong. It's not like Alec looked awful. I'll show you guys. Because we was looking at him last night. So Alec, he did honestly look the best out the entire mix. If you guys looked at his ISO, his slug, his barrel was consistent with both the pitches. It was just me personally on what me not trusting Alec Burleson at all. So that's why I'm going to start just going with the straight data, regardless of what it is, regardless of the person's name, has to just go with the data. You feel me? That's just what we're gonna have to do. Obviously, Luis Garcia looked very consistent, so it made sense for him to go. Ryan McMahon even had a bomb on his name. He had 14% barrel on both of the pitches. It was a lot of shit that was just overthought, you know? And sometimes when you guys look at the slate, and what I always recommend, if you do your own research, don't overthink it. Don't overthink the shit. Motherfucking look at the numbers. If the numbers are consistent, no matter what the name is, play it, bro. You know? I tell you guys, play James Wood. Shit, even if James Wood went today, I would have said the same shit. Would I have missed out on it? So the fuck what? It is what it is. But he did look good today. He just didn't go. So ain't it ain't no way around it. Yeah, it was 100% time. But the Cardinals did step it up today. That was a good fucking game. Rockies finna come back. No, they is not. The Rockies are not coming back. You lying. There was a shit ton of walks and a shit ton of flyouts today. It was just everybody. Jorbit Vivas got walked. Like, come on, bro. Nobody in a million years was gonna expect Jorbit to get walked. But either way, I want to get into tomorrow's slate because I gotta get this stream through. Yeah, niggas tired. So let's get this shit rocking. We got 15 games for tomorrow, which is amazing. It looks like 34.7 projected home runs. So 35 looks pretty good. We don't know anything about the weather or anything. We can't check the daily park report or anything like that. So we're gonna have to wait on that. But let's go ahead and get into this slate. Let me pull out the list. Make this little shit in my notes real quick. I've been playing Jorbit for 2 days. He tried. He tried. I can't get mad. I can't get mad about Jorbit. He definitely tried, bro. He did his thing. He had a fly out, got walked. There's shit. There's just no way around it, fam. I'm just happy I caught that other kid, Ortiz kid. If I didn't catch him, today would have been washed. That shit would have been overly washed, but cool. Dinger Tuesday is tomorrow. Let's see what the first game of the slate is. It is the Angels in Baltimore. It looks like both team is favorable matchup. So let's see who's on the mound. We got Grayson Rodriguez for the Angels tomorrow. Let's check out his pitching card. So pretty high barrel, 11.6% barrel rate allowed. High home run risk. So yep, we like to see that. All red. Mainly gives up to righties. 9 ERA the last 3 starts. He has been playing like ass. So 4 to lefties, 5 to righties. We can look at both hands. Let's just start with the righty just because that's what the shit says. So on the pitch arsenal, looks like forcing changeup. He throws that forcing 54% of the time, so it's really just the forcing. So let's look at who looks really good against the forcing. Looks like it's Pete Alonso, Gunnar Henderson, and Dylan Beavers. Rice, Trout, Kurtz, and Schwarber tomorrow. Hopefully it's chalky. Hopefully it's chalky. Right now, Pete's barrel and fly ball is really good. And his ground ball is really good on that. Pete looks good for tomorrow. I don't mind it. If he ends up going to that changeup, Pete also does really like that changeup. He has a 8 out of 9 zones matchup, 3 home run worthy. I don't mind Pete. Looks good against the bullpen. So right now, Pete's looking like the favorite for me. I'm gonna look at Gunner. Gunner, I don't like his slug that low. ISO's there, fly ball's there, barrel's low, 35% ground ball, negative 16 run value. We done with Jordan, right? Guys, I always tell you guys, people like Jordan, Schwarber, um, like those heavy hitters, be careful. Like you guys can't play them. If you guys go by their cards every single day, then you're just gonna lose bread because those guys are more liable to get walked than anything. So just be careful when wanting to play those guys. If you playing them in like a 4 leg chalk lay, you know what I'm saying? Like the Rice Trout Kurtz Schwarber call for tomorrow. That's not a bad lay. Play that. But Dylan Beavers, it looks like he has pretty decent slug. ISO's definitely there. 39% fly ball, 9% barrel. I'm not mad at Beavers. 7 out of 9 zones. That's actually pretty good for that four seam. Looks shit against that changeup, but I am not terribly angry with Beavers. He only has one matchup or elite matchup. Snaps, I need to have a word with you. You can't tell me you didn't mention Jung Ho Lee last night. CES is going tomorrow? Shit, I fucking hope so. I feel like I mentioned. Hold on. See now Ben's making me go back. I think I might have mentioned him as a bridge, but I didn't put him in my on my list, Ben. I don't think I did, bro. Let me see. Where was Jung Ho Lee? I mean, he was second today. Yeah, see, cause that's why I didn't mention Jung Ho Lee today, y'all. Like, look at this, fam. 5% barrel, 14% fly ball, like 60% ground ball. Like nothing indicated to me that Jung Ho Lee was going. Nothing. I don't know. I don't think I said it, man. I'm not gonna lie. He was a bomb. His OPS was there. Like, he had a good matchup against this pitcher, but lately I haven't even really been looking at that. So I don't know. I don't think I honestly didn't like Jung Ho Lee today. I was very surprised that he hit two. Was very surprised that he hit two today. Extremely surprised. But so far right now, I'm really fucking with Pete Alonso. That's my guy. Let's look at Tyler O'Neill real quick. Tyler O'Neill has really low ground ball, 42% fly ball, higher than Pete. Barrel's not really there, 8%. Slug and ISO's not really there, negative 20 run value. His zones look pretty lit up though. I'm not really jacking Tyler O'Neill. He surprisingly has the trophy and the star though. CES, I know CES looks crazy. Yeah, CES looks fucking nuts for tomorrow. Absolutely nuts. Zone match, 5 out of 9 zones, 4 home run worthy matchup. Um, 61% run value on that changeup is crazy. Yeah, I obviously I definitely like CES for tomorrow. I definitely like CES for tomorrow. Hey Snaps. Hey Live. Yeah, CES looks nuts. Really high barrel for Colton Cowser too. 16%. That's really high. What was Pete's? Pete's was 22%, and then CES was 30%. It. I mean, maybe the Orioles wake up today, like how the Cardinals kind of woke up. So this is interesting about Holiday, y'all. He's the only one that has 9 out of 9 zones, 4 home. He has a way better zone map than even Pete and CES, even though he's a lefty. So that's pretty interesting. He could be a potential sleeper for tomorrow. Kobe Mayo's Kobe Mayo. His zones they're not as good as everybody else's. But his barrel fly ball is all there. Mans, I got killed mud. Hey, bro, it's Mondays. You guys should know by now, late early in this season or later on, how far of the season that we've been in. You guys should know that Mondays, Sundays, and Mondays, you got to be go light. You don't go crazy on Mondays. You do not go crazy on Mondays. Maybe a 2-leg here and there, but take your straights. If you played that Ortiz play, bro, you would have been straight. I think he was like, well, I caught him at plus 650. It's crazy. Knew today was the day him and Crooks go. Bro, how long have we been waiting on Jimmy Crooks? I seen that. I was like, now you want to go? Today's the day? Seriously? Wow. Yeah, that was insane. But so far, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think I'm gonna lean towards more CES. Honestly, looks really good. So I'll probably go CES then Pete. Pete is a bridge. Let me check here. 22%, 17% barrel. 30%, 33%. Yeah, it's definitely CES. So yeah, I'll go CES is my favorite. Second would definitely be Pete. Honestly, they are basically number one in my book. I really like both of them, but I'm just gonna go with CES because he has better barrel. My sleeper will probably be Jackson Holiday, just because of that zone map. It's way better than both CES and Pete. It's 9 out of 9 with 4, so I'll go with Jackson Holiday. As far honorable mention, of course, Kobe Mayo looks like a very solid choice as well. It's just that his zones don't look the best as the other three that we just mentioned. So I forgot Alec owns the Yankees. Yeah, I honestly didn't know that information either. I did not know that information whatsoever. We're gonna put the target because they're going against a high barrel pitcher. So Christian Encarnacion hyphen Strand X Pete Alonso. Sleeper Jackson Holiday. Now let's go ahead and look at the Angels side. Looks like we got Dean Creamer on the mound, high risk pitcher, xERA 4.93, mainly gives out to lefties. Last 3 starts 10.29 ERA. This is bad. This is awful. He's been playing like dog shit. He mainly gives out to lefties, 21 to lefties, 13 to righties. Just gonna look at his shit. So he mainly throws the splitter and then the four seam. It's really mainly that splitter. He throws that splitter 30% of the time, four seam 21% of the time, then the sinker. So let's just see splitter and four seam. So Zach Neto, Mike Trout, and Jorge Soler. Unfortunately, all of these guys are righties. Hey, Snaps, I gotta stop being hard headed and going with Valdez for a home run after you said his hand hurt and he ain't did shit. I'm telling you guys have to keep in mind that these players, there are certain players that will always look good and they don't do anything. Esmerlin, ever since his hand got fucked up, he hasn't done shit. So you either take those type of players straight to bank on that they do go, or you just don't play them at all, or just wait live. Like most of these people don't go first at bat, so just wait live. You know what I'm saying? And if they do go early on, like my brother, my nigga Matt, he saw Burley went. The nigga put him for 3 home runs, or yeah, no, he put him for 3. That shit cashed. You know, so if they go early on, just say fuck it. I'm gonna put them for 2 or 3, however you feel, and go from there. But you don't need to take them before the game. You don't have to. So far, nobody knows how to hit the splitter at all. There's not one person that knows. Ben Rice a hoe. Yeah, tell me about it. Ben Rice had the highest slug and barrel and didn't do shit. Almost everybody on the Yankees wet besides Ben Rice. It happens. Fuck it. That's life. Valdez 3 walks is insane. Well, if you guys remember what we looked at when we saw his form, Valdez had gone walk for like the last 3 days. So I don't know why you guys weren't expecting that today. Josh Lowe looks very interesting. And he's a lefty. We have to see if he plays. So far, I'm liking Josh Lowe. Josh Lowe is the only person that has 600 slug, 372 ISO, 43% fly ball, and 14% barrel. 400 slug. If he goes to the four seam, he looks good against the four seam. His zones are an even matchup, but I think it's just because there's just no data. He's only seen it 10 at bats. So right now I'm really fucking with Josh Lowe. Oswald Peraza, no home runs, but slugging ISOs there. Maybe he's more of a bases guy. Right now, the only person standing out to me is Josh Lowe. Let's look at bullpen. Zach Neto looks okay against the bullpen. Mike Trout is Mike Trout. You know he's gonna look great against the bullpen. Yeah, see y'all. These guys are looking like the Cardinals to me. How there wasn't really any Cardinal that I was truly fucking with, and then all of them end up going. Yeah, Josh Lowe, I fuck with. Fuck with Josh Lowe. Nolan Shaniel, I'll look at that real quick. Wade Meckler. ISO and slug is there. Barrel's definitely not. 60% ground ball. I don't know about Mr. Wade. Jose Siri. Jose just doesn't have any data on the splitter. Tyler Hanneman. Yo. You said Nolan Shanuel? Let me look. I don't like his barrel or anything on any of these. He's looking like a Jung Ho to me. Um, let's look at his blast or his plane. 38% blast, 35% sweet spot, 32.6%. X blast is 8 point. I wonder what are you seeing in his OPS is actually pretty decent. 900 OPS. Let's look at the spray. That's interesting, Q. You're gonna have to enlighten me and tell me what you see in that. Let me go by pull percentage. Oh, so he is a pull boy. Wade Meckler, Jose Siri, and Nolan Shaniel all have the best pull. Check his zones. Oh yeah, 5 out of 9 here. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. His zone, he does have a really good zone match. 9 out of 9 all around. Okay. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I think that's actually a pretty good 2 right there, Q. On all pitches. Yeah, he matches on all pitches, gang. It's also the Angels though. To me right now, it's looking like Josh Lowe is probably going to be first option. Um just because Nolan Shaniel just doesn't have that barrel on them pitches and he's only good on the zones, I would rather put him as a sleeper. Damn, Mike Trout's all around zones look good. And he looks good during the bullpen. I got probably go Josh Lowe, Mike Trout, and then Nolan Shaniel as a sleeper. The only reason why I'm gonna go Mike Trout is because he has a home run against Creamer. And even though he looks like shit against the splitter, if he somehow throws these other pitches, he's barreling pretty well. And good zone match. He looks good, great against the bullpen too. So I'll probably go Mike Trout, Josh Lowe, Mike Trout, then Nolan Schanuel. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna rock. It's also the Angels gang. The Angels are trash. I say that now and then all them niggas go. Watch. Josh Lowe, X Mike Trout. Sleeper is Nolan Schanuel. Oh, now let's go to the second game. We got Cleveland and the Mets. Looks like Cleveland is at home. Mets are showing unfavorable matchup against this pitcher. Cleveland are pretty neutral. So let's check out their cards. We're going to start with the home team. Sean Manaea. Yeah, Sean Manaea on the mound, 9.2% barrel rate allowed, high risk, xERA 4.5, xERA. Last 3.7, 3.78 ERA. I think my long shot would be Vaughn Grissom. I didn't even look at Vaughn Grissom. Did I look at him? He looks good against the four seam. Zones are there. It's not a bad long shot though. He rakes right-handed pitching. All right, let's go ahead. Let's look here. Sean mainly gives it up to righties. Looks like 5 to lefties, 21 to righties. So yeah, he's really bad with righties. J Ram's a switch. He's gonna bat right. So let's check here. He likes the four seam sweeper. J Ram, his slug and ISO's there, fly balls there, barrel is not really there. Really low ground ball. So he likes that four seam. The sweeper, nothing screaming on this his sweeper besides the zones. All around zones, 8 out of 9. Bullpen, 8 out of 9. All around. Let's see his whiff percentage. 10% whiff, so he's making contact with the ball. Hard hit, 25.6%. He has really good pull against righties, though. But his look at that barrel, bro. Pull barrel is kind of low. I don't know how I feel about J-Ram tomorrow. Roki's also a righty tomorrow. Roki has positive run value on the four seam and the sweeper. Let's do four seam sweeper. Who are the three that look the best? Chase a lot of Roki and J-Ram. Chase is Chase, but he is a lefty. He looks good against the four seam. Looks like shit against the sweeper. I don't really like that. Roki, he's the only one that has positive run value onto. Oh, shout out to the new sub. Shout out to Kale Swing 23. Thank you for subbing on Twitch. Appreciate you. Let's see. Roki's zones are not home run worthy, but it's not the best. 500 slug, 200 ISO, 28% fly ball, 4% barrel. I wish he was barreling a little bit higher than that. Too much ground ball on this sweeper too. I think the only thing Roki kind of has going for him is he is a bridge. He's between Chase DeLauder and Travis Bazzana. So maybe Sean Manaea will be so worried about fucking pitching to Chase, or he's gonna have to go through J-Ram and Chase before he gets to Roki. So he's gonna be so worried about these two guys that he fucks around and gives it up to Roki. Which I can see that. Let's look at Gabriel Arias. He is a righty. He fits the profile. Zones are there for the four seam, but 0% barrel, 200 slug, 0.006 ISO. He looks nah. Gabriel Arias. His zones are definitely there. Look at that. 3 home run worthy, 9 out of 9 zone fit. That's crazy. He looks pretty decent against the bullpen. A lot of elite matchups. Not too sold. Patrick Bailey. Patrick Bailey's been kind of trying to show his worth. He's the only one with over 10% barrel on both the pitches. Let's look at his zones. 7 out of 9. That's good on the four seam. 5 slot. He has a batter's edge, but 5 out of 9 zones here. So far, I'm liking Patrick Bailey. Maybe Roki sleeper. I'm not too sold on J Ram just yet. Okay. Okay. I'm fucking with my boy Reese tomorrow. I think I'm fucking with Reese tomorrow. If he plays. If he plays. Yeah, no, I definitely like Reese for tomorrow. His slug and ISO isn't there, but at least he's the only one that's the most consistent out of the 3 pitches, bro. He's the only one with over 10% barrel on all 3 pitches. Ground balls all low, showing in the green. Um, Fly ball is definitely there. 26%, 36%, 32%. I think I like Reese. I'll probably go Reese and then Patrick Bailey. And then sleeper would be Roki. I don't know if I like Arias. I mean, Arias he does have a home run against this guy. It's just that lately, from what he has to show me, bro, that's a ultimate long shot. That is a ultimate long shot. I'd rather trust the guy that has positive run value on the top 2 pitches and is slugging better than just the guy that only matches the zones. But I mean, shit. That's if you guys want to play him, play him. He is highlighted. He has when he's in this highlighted box, he's in a good matchup, or he has a good matchup. So Arias, I would definitely take him straight if you do play him. But the 3 that I'm gonna go with is Reese for sure, Patrick Bailey, and then I think I'm gonna go Roki as my sleeper. Was Chaminade a high risk pitcher? He said, "What you do works." Honestly, I don't even think what I do. You know how I go, Keezy, motherfucking. Not there's no end all be all what works. Today I missed Carson Kelly, but Breezy had Carson Kelly on his list. You know what I'm saying? I saw nothing in Carson Kelly today, but Breezy saw something in him. You feel me? So it's like I don't think it's just my shit's end all be all. It's just what's comfortable for me and what I'm used to seeing. I would definitely play I'm definitely playing fucking Reese tomorrow though. 100%. Oh, Kyo. I think a lot of people have y'all noticed that I'm not saying the baseball space is dying, but have y'all noticed that shit has kind of gone slow? Like I think people they're fatigued. They're done with baseball. They are done with baseball. Y'all gotta keep grinding it out, man. Y'all gotta keep grinding it out. The niggas is tired of baseball gang. Yeah, that's because Breezy be doing odds voodoo. Like it's just consistent data. It's consistent no matter how you slice it. That's a fact. That's a fact. Joey Cantilio is on the other mound. It looks like for the Guardians going against the Mets. Elevated high risk. XERA 3.82, 6.39 ERA. The last 3 starts has not been playing well. Snaps. It's a creative player again called up. Who? Who's a creative player getting called up? Let me know. 6 to lefties, 17 to righties, it looks like. So we could definitely look at a righty. Francisco Lindor is a switch. He will be batting right tomorrow. So far, looks like 4-seam curveball changeup. 4-seam curveball changeup. So 4-seam curveball changeup. We got Francisco Lindor, Marcus Semien, and George Lombard Jr. from the Yankees. All right, we're gonna keep that in mind. George Lombard Jr. from the Yankees. We're gonna keep that in mind. So far, I'm not mad at what I see from Lindor whatsoever. Slug is definitely could be better for the four seam. ISO is definitely there. 41% fly ball, 11% barrel, 26% ground ball. This is really good. I just don't like that negative run value. Not a big fan of it. But zone match, 7 out of 9. 3 out of 9, but still 2 home run worthy. And then slight batter's edge, 6 out of 9. He has the most consistent barrel out of the 3 pitches. All around zones, 8 out of 9. Manzardo? What about Manzardo? I don't think we got into that game yet. Oh, by the way, with the Guardians game, Manzardo and Fry are being. What? Why the fuck are they? Okay, I understand David Fry. Why the fuck are they putting Manzardo in AAA though? What? The disrespect, my nigga. Like he didn't just smack fucking 2 the other day. What? That's disrespectful. Probably some locker room bullshit. I can see that. But we got Lindor. So far, I'm liking Lindor. Marcus Semien. Let's look at his card. Barrel is there for the four seam. He does not look good against his curveball. He also has fly ball and everything is there for the changeup. That's insane. 4 out of. That's interesting. 6 out of 9 zones. His zones are definitely there. 8 out of 9 all around. Looks okay against the bullpen. The only thing that fucks with me about Marcus Semien is that he literally only has home runs on that four seam. The curveball and the changeup, he doesn't have any home runs. Like you could look at this changeup and be like, oh, that's not bad. That's what we like to see. Zones look really good, but he has 0 home runs on it. Same with the curveball. So I'm not completely sold on Marcus. Four seam, curveball. Just Carson Bench. Zones are there. Especially for that four seam. Zones are definitely there. Zones are there for the changeup. All around zones. He actually has better zone matchup. 3 home run worthy, 9 out of 9. Looks crazy against the bullpen. Maybe Carson Bench sleeper. I don't mind that. Let's look at AJ. Or no. It was how many to righties? 17 to righties. Let's look at Lubob. Lubob. He just has no data. That's the only thing about Lubob. 0 data. Zones is there for the four seam. Curveballs, even matchup. 6 out of 9 zones. All around zones, 8 out of 9. I'm not 100% sold on Lubob. This is interesting about Brett Batty, y'all. Look at this shit. Fly ball 50%, barrel 25% on the curveball. His second used pitch. It's very interesting. His zones also match too. 6 out of 9, 3 home run worthy. 8 out of 9 all around. Wow. Looks good against the bullpen too. Huh. What's Brett? A lefty? Don't like that. Francisco Alvarez, highest barrel. What the fuck? 7 home run worthy matchup, 8 out of 9 zones on the four seam. What? That's just the four seam though, right? Yeah, that's just the four seam. That's stupid. That's dumb. He's barreling pretty high. All around zones. 9 out of 9, just like Carson Bench. Looks okay. We've seen better matchups on the bullpen with everybody else. Maybe it's Francisco Alvarez. Francisco dude been trying to coach him up. Luis Torrens, no. Eric Wagaman looks good on the four seam. He just doesn't have any data on the rest of the shit. Curveball, zone match there, even match up here. 7 out of 9. I've been waiting on Eric. Bro, I missed when Eric Wagaman was on the Marlins. Y'all remember Eric Wagaman on the Marlins? Nigga was a dog. Nigga was a dog. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I feel like to me, how I'm feeling tomorrow is it's definitely gonna be Lindor as my number one. He's just the most consistent guy. I look at Bo bitch ass. There's just nothing screaming at me with Bo bitch ass. It's probably gonna be for me. It's probably gonna be Lindor, Marcus Semien as that second option. If y'all want to play Alvarez, y'all can. I think this is stupid. This is ridiculous. Maybe Alvarez is like a third option, but I was kind of looking at Brett Beatty a little bit just because the barrel on this curveball is crazy. And that fly ball is stupid too. And he looks good against the bullpen. But he's a lefty. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with both the Francisco. So Francisco Lindor, Marcus Semien as the second option, and then Francisco Alvarez as a third option for me. I don't mind Carson Bench because he does have pretty good zones, but and he looks stupid against the bullpen. So Carson Bench is definitely an honorable mention, but those are the three I'm just gonna rock with for right now. Mets. He's more elevated. I would definitely lean towards playing a Guardian over a Met anyway. Francisco Lindor x Marcus Simeon. What do you spell this nigga's name? Simeon x Francisco Alvarez. There we go. Cool. On to the next for game 2. Or game 3, I mean. Game 3, we got the motherfucking Reds and the Athletics. It looks like they're both neutral matchup. So no one's better than the other for real. Elevated high risk for so it's JT Ginn on the mound for Athletics. Elevated high risk, 3.696 xERA. Last 3, 6.14 ERA. 19 to lefties, 19 to lefties, 11 to righties. So let's look at a lefty. Ellie's gonna be batting left. Ellie's been selling though. And for the simple fact that he's been selling so much, I feel like he's gonna go. These zones, he throws the sinker, changeup, cutter, slider. Sinker, changeup. He throws that sinker 33% of the time. So most likely he's always gonna go back to that sinker. And Ellie's zones match crazy. 5 home run worthy, 8 out of 9 zones. That's insane. His barrel's there, slug is somewhat there, or slug is at 500, so that's pretty good. ISO 198, fly ball 21%. I'm not mad at Ellie. He's definitely not the favorite. Not yet. Not yet. Let's look and see. JJ Bleday. Let's just see sinker changeup. So go Sal Stewart, Tyler Stevenson, and JJ Bleday. Sal has really good barrel. 15% barrel, 29% fly ball, 485 slug, 258 ISO. Ground ball is ridiculous on that changeup. Zones is there though. Not as high as Ellie's though. He looks really good against the bullpen. So even if he doesn't go first at bat type shit, maybe second, third at bat, he might go. Ooh, Tyler Stevenson. Okay. Who is Jonathan Ornelius? That's a nigga that I've been waiting to fucking play. Is that the nigga on the Cubs? Is he on the Cubs or something? I've been waiting on that nigga to play. No, he's on the A's. Yeah, yeah, come on, y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes. Right now, y'all, I'm fucking with Tyler Stevenson. He doesn't look good on the changeup. I mean, ground ball's really low. Slugging ISO's there. So maybe he's like more of a second option. But look at that. Look at him against the sinker. What the fuck? 7 home run worthy, 8 out of 9 zones matching. He has a higher slug than Ellie, higher ISO, 27% fly ball, 22% barrel. I don't mind Tyler Stevenson at all tomorrow. He does have a home run against JT against JT Jin. Pretty cool. I like seeing shit like that. Cornelius, what the yeah. If he plays, he's our sleeper for tomorrow for sure. Eugenio. Eugenio has the trophy and the bomb. He's a diamond boy. Yeah, so that means everybody's gonna be on him. His pull percentage against right pitching, 50%. Pull barrels, 15%. If you guys see that trend, whiff is going down, hard hit is going up. That's a good trend to see. He has no history. On the pitch mix, I'm not in love with him too much. I'm not really looking too good on that pitch mix. I mean, if the cutter, obviously he looks insane, but he throws that 18% of the time. So how often is he gonna throw that to him, knowing that he looks that good? Yeah, right now it's looking like Ellie and Tyler Stevenson are the ones making the list for sure. Maybe leaning more towards Tyler Stevenson because he has higher slug on that sinker. Cabrian Hayes. Cabrian also looks pretty good. 500 slug, 300 ISO, 30% fly ball, 50% barrel against that sinker. I've been waiting, bro. Matt McClain is so broken. Remember when Matt McClain was that nigga for real? Matt McClain used to always hit bombs. I don't know what happened to that nigga. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna rock with, y'all. I'm gonna rock with Ellie and I'm gonna rock with Tyler Stevenson. I'm gonna lean more towards Tyler just because he has better slug and ISO and a way better zone match than Ellie. I mean, we can't ignore that. 7 home run worthy. What was it? Yeah, 7 home run worthy on the sinker, 8 out of 9 zones. I'm fucking with Tyler Stevenson heavy. Yeah, and then we'll go with Ellie. Now for our sleeper, I'm probably gonna go Cabrian Hayes. Because he's the only one with number one, he has 3 home runs against that sinker, 8.1% HR percentage, 528 ISO or slug, 312 ISO, 30% fly ball, and 50% um barrel. He's also a righty, so he fits the criteria with everything. I don't know. Are we supposed to be looking at lefties or righties? I'm way too fucking tired for this shit. I was supposed to be looking at lefties, but oh fuck it. They look good. They look good. He's fighting demons. I am. I am live. I'm fucking tired. I don't understand. I got 3 kids and a job. Tyler Stevenson. X Ellie De La Cruz. Sleeper. Brian Hayes. Cool. All right, now let's look at the athletics. It looks not you, but I feel you. I be three. Damn, bro, you like 25. First of all, I'm 29, gang. Okay, 29. I appreciate that I look like a 25-year-old still, but nah, 29. Gonna be 30. All right, Brady Singer. I've been talking hellish shit about Brady. He gives up a crazy barrel, so obviously it's high risk. He mainly gives out to lefties, but his last three starts, bro, look at that. He's been really pitching his ass off. I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of like Roki in a sense. Like Roki will look terrible, but he's been kind of holding shit down. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just be careful because this pitcher is playing really well. Let's look at the athletic. Let's look at his pitch mix. So he mainly gives out to lefties, but we're just gonna look at the mix. 48%. We some weak. Not for real. Nigga, I must have went out the other night and I started falling asleep in the club, G. I ain't, I ain't never fell asleep. I ain't never start dozing off in the club. I was like, yeah, nah, this shit is over with. This shit is not for me. But throws a sinker 48%, slider 30%. He's really gonna go to that sinker. So let's look and see who kills a sinker. Tyler Soderstrom, Jacob Wilson, and Jonah Heim of our top three. Sodi. Sodi looks really good on this slider. His zones, I wish were better, but his zones on the sinker do match up. But look at that ground ball percentage. 59% ground ball is insane. I'm not really fucking with that. His barrel is also really low. ISO's not, or slug's not. He has 5 home runs against the sinker though. So we gotta know that he loves seeing that. He loves seeing the sinker. He looks okay against the bullpen. Jacob Wilson, 3 home runs against the sinker. High ground ball, low barrel on everything. I don't know about Jacob Wilson. Now this nigga here, okay. I fuck with Jonah Heim tomorrow for sure. Jonah's what, a lefty? Brady mainly gives it up to lefties, so he's a switch. So this nigga looks really good on the sinker. He looks like shit on the slider. But 700 slug, 432 ISO, 12% fly ball, 12% barrel. Zone match is way better than Sodi's. So I'm really liking Jonah Heim for tomorrow. I'm really liking Jonah Heim. I don't mind Sodi. Like I said, he sees a slider, looks really good. Zone match is there, but ground ball is very high. He's been hitting that shit to the dirt. Let's look at Carlos Cortez. Carlos Cortez has a home run. Y'all see his OPS? 250 OPS, a home run against him. Yes, Tyler Stevenson and Ellie De La Cruz and Hayes. That's a sleeper. I'm not liking Cortez on the mix. He's not looking as consistent as I like folks to look like. His barrel's not there. Fly ball's not really there. Like everything's just looking more like a bases type of person. He's looking like a bases guy for tomorrow. Tyler White looks kind of good on the slider. Not really. Lawrence Butler. Oh, Star Analytics is updating on me. It's 10 o'clock. Or it's midnight. Lotto! All right. Butler, Jonah, and Bolt? You got Butler over Jonah? Jonah looking like that nigga. All right. Jonah is looking like that nigga to me tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you. They got Lawrence, but they're thinking Lawrence Butler's gonna lead off tomorrow. If Lawrence Butler leads off, I'm taking him just because of that. If Lawrence Butler leads off, I will take him because of that. That is the only reason. He looks crazy against the slider. Looks like shit against the sinker. Zones is there. But against the slider, nah. All around zones, 9 out of 9. He has some elite matchup on the bullpen. So maybe take Lawrence later on, like his third at bat. Take him live, get a little bit more value out of him. Already looked at Sodi. Jeff McNeil, 0 barrel all around. I'm good off of Jeff. Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz probably looks, yeah, he looks great against the fucking slider. Nobody knows how to hit that sinker besides Jonah Heim, bro. Jonah Heim is the only one that knows how to hit that sink. Well, that's a lie, because Tyler had 5 home runs. Henry Bolt. 93% ground ball? What? 60% fucking for Henry. I'm not liking Henry Bolt, bro. There's 0 data on this kid, on Brian. That's actually low-key a good thing. That's a pretty good thing. They're not gonna know what to hit with that nigga. Know what to do with him. If this guy plays, I'm gonna play him just because. Y'all know how it is. I don't care about any of this shit. I don't give a fuck about any of this. If he makes it to the lineup, I will play him. And I think I actually will put him as my sleeper. Yeah, I think I'm gonna rock with Jonah Heim, Butler, and then Ornelius as my sleeper. Because I'm only gonna give you people that I'm actually gonna play. Tyler looks okay. Like I said, looks really good against the slider. I don't like this ground ball. But we can't ignore he has 5 home runs against the sinker. So Tyler's not is probably an honorable mention. But yeah, I'm gonna just rock with those 3: Jonah Heim, Lawrence Butler, and Ornelius. Athletics. Target. Jonah Heim. X. Lawrence Butler. Sleeper would be Jonathan Cornelius. Now, if Ornelius does not play, I will put Jonah Heim or Tyler Soderstrom as a third option for sure, 100%. Yeah, if Ornelius doesn't play, so we'll just keep that in mind. On to the next game. We got game number 4 here. Got Phillies and Nats. Did anybody home run? Oh yeah, Derek Hill. The Phillies low key popped off. They had what? Derek Hill, Bryce Harper, Buddy, fucking Ortiz went. So the Phillies kind of popped off today. But they're going against Zach Littell, high risk pitcher, 10.6% barrel rate allowed. He's bloody. 6.12 xERA, 574 ERA, 574, 5.74 ERA. He literally gives it up to both hands. 50 to lefties, 47 to righties. So you could look at both. Let's see his pitch mix. He throws the slider, 4-seam, slider, 4-seam, slider, 4-seam. He might go to that sinker next, but it's really just going to be these 2 pitches. So slider, 4-seam. Bryce Harper, Schwarber, and Marsh. Of course, the Wonder Twins are always going to look crazy. And by these numbers, Bryce Harper should definitely do it again. Zones are definitely there. Yeah, he loves the 4-seam. 400 slug, 300 ISO, 43% fly ball, 25% barrel. 600 slug, 457 ISO, 31% fly ball. Yeah, Bryce is looking like that guy tomorrow. All around zones matchup is crazy. Looks very good against the bullpen. I can see Bryce going back to back. Schwarber, 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 Schwarber. You guys play him if you like. If I don't see anybody better than Schwarber, then he could. I don't need. I feel like with Schwarber, I don't need to put him on the list for y'all. You guys will play him regardless. So don't ask me about Schwarber. Brandon Marsh. He looks really good on the slider. Zones isn't there, but his barrel's there. 263 ISO, 400 slug. He's slugging high on this four seam too. Matchups there. 8 out of 9. Maybe Marsha's like a day late type of shit because he didn't play today and I liked him today. So maybe tomorrow he goes. Look at Bryson Stott. Okay. Slider doesn't look bad. I wish it was a higher barrel. Brian probably won't even play tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. Brian, he might not play. Trey Turner, I don't like his barrel at all or his zones. 9 out of 9. Mundo Sosa. Sosa looks interesting. I don't like that ground ball. Barrel's that definitely there. Zone fits. Zones that definitely there. 9 out of 9 zones. 3 home run worthy. Looks great against the bullpen. Maybe Sosa's sleeper. Gabriel Racones Jr. Watch some shit because a lot of these young batters are trying to stay on that team. They're trying to stay on the team, so watch him fuck around and do something tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't like Alex Barrow at all. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. That's not creepy at all, gang. Sorry. No, you good. Uh, Garrett Stubbs, fucking trash. Not looking at Garrett Stubbs. Why is Bryce Harper on here twice? Or no, he's just at the bottom of the lineup. They're projecting Bryce Harper to bat when? What the fuck is going on with the lineup right now? That's weird. We already know about Bryce. Justin Crawford. Is he even worth looking at? No. Derek Hill. Derek Hill looks pretty sturdy. Positive run value on 2, but high ground ball on this slider. Let's see his zones. 4 out of 9. Looks really good against the four seam. Everybody does. Zone fit looks good. Looks good against the bullpen. See, Brian, he always looks like this against the four seam. His numbers are there for the four seam, but and his zones do match there. 6 out of 9 zones, 2 home run worthy. Looks good against the bullpen. Maybe he goes today. Let's see the depth chart. Oh, I think it accidentally added all these people as active or on the starting lineup. The depth chart's all glitched out. Yeah, I mean Brian always he looked like that today though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right now, y'all, it's looking like Bryce being the favorite. Obviously, the Wonder Twins, they look the best. Bryce and Kyle Schwarber. I think my third option, I'd probably have to go with Marsh. Is it Marsh? Hold on. Bryson Stott. Low ground ball on both. I mean, he looks like See, Stott's just looking like a basis guy. Yeah, Arraez is back. Arraez did get traded, but I don't. He's bases, y'all. He's bases. Or no, Edmundo Sosa. That was another person I was kind of eyeing if he does play tomorrow. Yeah, I would probably just go with those for right now. Just probably the Wonder Twins, leaning more towards Bryce for a back to back. Schwarber second, and then Edmundo Sosa as my sleeper. We have Brian De La Cruz. We'll have to see if he plays, but realistically, I don't know if I'm always hesitant to play any Philly. But if they're going against Zach Littell, then not bad. Maybe. If Schwarber doesn't hit against Zach Littell, I think we should relax off of him for a little bit. I think we should relax off of Schwarber if he does not go against Zach Littell. Do we agree? Agree. All right, the Nats are going against Jesus Luzardo. Jesus has been kind of average. Average home run risk, 2.9 xERA, mainly gives it up to righties. It's 3 to lefty, 25 to righties. Definitely focus on a righty. Dylan Cruz. Sweeper forcing. Dylan Cruz's slug is not there. And ISO is also not there. But his fly ball, barrel, and ground ball is definitely looking good. Forcing's looking good. He's maybe looking like more of a third option right now for me. I wouldn't say he's the top guy. He does have that star though. He does have that star, so keep that in mind. Keibert Ruiz. I'm good off of Keibert, bro. I'm good off of Keibert. Nazem Nunes. Gooch. Jacob Young. Harry Ford looks good against the four seam. All his zones are not there though. Only 7 at bats though. So I don't mind that. Any of these niggas know how to hit a sweeper? Not even Chaparro? Damn. 2 out of 9 zones, slight batter edge. Bro, nobody's screaming at me for these. Okay. I'm liking Brady House. There we go. We caught one. Brady House looks 30. Zones aren't fully there for the sweeper, but I mean 10% home run percentage, 600 slug, 400 ISO, 33% fly ball, 13% barrel, 47% ground ball. Obviously, we want that a little bit lower, but that's not bad. Looks good against the four seam as well. Zones is matching up. I fuck with Brady House. 9 out of 9 for his all around zones. Looks good, somewhat decent against the bullpen. Not bad. With his low, hard hit is extremely high. Damn. Pull air ball percentage is 20%. Pull barrel is 16%. I really like Brady House for tomorrow. It's Luzardo though, so just y'all got to be careful with that. Luzardo, I don't think he's been giving out bombs like that. So far, I'll definitely lean more towards Brady House. Probably being the favorite for this game if he plays. Dylan Cruz is just looking the most consistent with the lowest ground ball, so I'll probably go Dylan Cruz. And for my sleeper, I don't really have a sleeper. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's nobody in here that's catching my eye. I mean, CJ has really low ground ball as well, but he's a lefty. Is he gonna give it up to any of these niggas? Do we even trust James Wood anymore? I don't care how he looks against the bullpen. Ebert looks trash against the bullpen. He does have a home run though against Lizardo. With his low. Hard hits really low though. But that pull airball 59% against righties. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll probably put him as my sleeper, Keibert Ruiz. That's a major long shot though. Major long shot. Jorby got solid numbers against the he does. Yeah, that's a good catch. Zone match definitely too. I think the only thing about Jorbit is that he's a lefty. That's what's bothering me. If it was like he gave 16 to lefties and like 20 to righties, then obviously I would put him as a contender. But that's a bro. It's 3 to lefties, 25 to righties. I don't think we really need to be looking at a lefty like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go with those three. I'm gonna go with Brady House, Dylan Cruz, and then Keibert. That's my sleeper. That's what I'm gonna rock with. What team is this? The fucking Nationals. Brady House, X, Dylan Cruz. Sleeper is Hebert Ruiz. Um, One thing to mention with Dylan Cruz too, he is a bridge because he's right. They're projecting him to be right between James Wood and CJ Abrams. So maybe Lizardo gets so worried about James Wood and CJ that he even forgets about Cruz. So that's not a bad pick at all for tomorrow. So all right, on to the next. House been selling all week like he in a reel. He has been selling. Be careful. Be very, very careful. Goldie and Garcia back to back if he play for the next game. I mean, we'll see. We got the Cardinals and Yankees. This game was an absolute fucking derby today, which was insane. The only person that didn't go was Ben Rice. Everybody else on the Yankees wanted to go, but no Ben Rice and no Jazz. Fuck both them niggas. But Yankees are showing an unfavorable matchup. Steelers. The Cardinals are looking like they're neutral. Yankees are going against Hunter Dobbins, elevated high risk, 3.71x ERA, 3.52 ERA. The last three starts are pretty average. Cruz and Keibert are blast boys. Say less. That's why we got them. Four to lefties, six to righties. So both hands. Jazz is hot garbage. They need to trade him. Go ahead. Um, Trent Grisham hit one, y'all. I was actually really happy to see him hit one today. I was like, oh, cool, But oh shit, Arsenal, my bad. Four seam, 32% sweeper, 17% slider, 17 sinker. So really, this is a four seam guy. He's a four seam guy. Let's look at who kills the four seam. That's Van Boy. Trent Grisham. Grisham. So it looks like who kills the four seam. Let's do four seam and sweeper just for the hell of it. Ben Rice, Goldie, and Trent Grisham are the top three. I already know Ben Rice is gonna look crazy against this four seam. It's Ben fucking Rice. But right now, I don't know if maybe he's trying to adjust to like having new teammates and like the trade deadline and all this shit and getting closer to the postseason. All this stuff maybe that's getting to him. I don't know. Ben Rice is looking like if he gets that four seam, he's sending that shit off he's flattening that ball, right? Uh Goldie. Low ground ball on the top two pitches. Barrel's obviously there. We know he looks good against the four seam. Sweeper is not looking too hot because 0% barrel, 3% barrel, 10% barrel. I'm not 100% sold on Goldie yet, y'all. Trent Grissom. He has what did Ben Rice? What was Ben Rice's shit? 8% barrel. Trent Grissom. 18% barrel, 33% fly ball. All around. I didn't even check all around zones. 9 out of 9. 9 out of 9. 9 out of 9, but 2 home run worthy. Was good. Yeah. I mean, it's been fucking Rice. It's been Rice, but this will probably be the last day I'll put him as the favorite though. Now we talking shit about Jazz, y'all, but look at this shit, fam. Zone matches definitely there for the four seam. I wish the slug and ISO was way better, but look at him against that sweeper. Negative 14 run value. Yeah, his zones aren't there, but 500 slug, 265 ISO, 25% fly ball, 20% barrel, 20% ground ball. He really likes that sweeper, bro. Like right now, he's looking like the most consistent person. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anthony Volpe, I'm Gooch. Ryan McMahon. He hit today. His zones are definitely there. All around zones, what are they? 9 out of 9. Not sure about McMahon. Austin Wells has the star. And Jazz has the bomb. Everybody in between Jose, Ryan McMahon, and fucking Anthony Volpe. Oh shit. Yo, Luis Garcia looks nuts tomorrow. Oh my god. Nah. It might be Luis Garcia back to back, gang. Wow. Yeah, Luis looks sturdy as fuck on every pitch. On every single pitch. Yeah, it might. I think I'm fucking with Luis tomorrow. Again, back to back. Spencer Jones, four seams there. His slug and ISO looks good against the sweeper. No home run. Yeah. I'll probably go Luis Garcia, Jazz Chisholm, third option, Ben Rice. I know it sounds like I'm just picking the heaviest hitters, but they're the only people that really scream to me. It's pissing me off that Wells has a star on his name. It's really pissing me off, but if y'all want to take him, y'all can take him. Yeah, no, Luis looks crazy. I'm gonna put a star on Luis for sure. Luis Garcia Jr. Put a star on this nigga. X Jazz Chisholm Jr. X Ben Rice. You think Jordan going for real? I don't know, y'all. Haven't been there yet. Also, keep in mind though that the Yankees are unfavorable for the matchup too. So please, I would recommend to take these guys straight. Or if you guys are gonna play these guys, put them in two pieces. Put them in straights. Do not parlay 3 or 4 parlays. I don't recommend anybody to do 3 to 4 parlays. Y'all be in my DM saying, "Hey, I need a 5-man, 4-man, please, right now." Like, bro, I don't unless I'm off some Casamigos on a Friday night. and I just feel like losing $1. I don't play 4 to 5 people. You wasting your bread doing that, gang. I'm telling you. But my fault. Got off topic. They got stronger since than the White Sox. I can't lie. Oh. But Ryan Weathers is on the other mound for the Cardinals. Let's see what he is. He is a lefty, high risk pitcher, 9.1% barrel rate allowed, xERA 4.36. And then last 3, he's been 3.12. So pretty average. 6 to lefties, 18 to righties. So obviously we want to look at a righty. We're gonna want to look at a righty. So let's look at Jordan Walker, even though he hasn't done shit. Change up, four seam, sweeper, sinker. Change up, four seam, sweeper, sinker. Obviously, Jordan Walker looks like he's the most consistent person as far as ISO, slug, barrel, and ground ball are concerned. Is he going to play? Has he been looking like this for a while and hasn't done shit? Yes, 100%. This nigga has not done anything. But Ivan Herrera. He has a home run against this nigga. Whiff is up. Hard hit is pretty low. Y'all see this pull air ball on lefties? And pull barrel on the fucking... Yo, that's crazy. 80%? Yo, what if it's a Herrera bomb tomorrow? What if it's Herrera bomb? I think that's the highest shit that we've seen so far on everybody on the slate. See, this is how the Cardinals were looking yesterday, and I skipped over all this shit. Cause look at their barrel. Look at everybody's barrel. It's not there. Look at Nathan Church, 7%, 6%, 0%. Fucking Mason Wynn, 5%, 5%, 3%. Like nothing. No, they should not have had a derby today. The Rays are a decent run team. They are. The Rays get on base. The Rays don't hit home runs. It's probably only Junior, but they definitely get on base. That's why they picked up Liam Hicks. Liam Hicks isn't a home run guy, or at least he fooled us a little bit, but he definitely gets on base. All around zones. Nelson Valley Quest looks good against the... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm probably gonna have to go with Ivan Herrera and then Jordan as like a second option. JJ Weatherholt. You see, the thing is these niggas is lefties. Burley does look the most consistent on the top 2 pitches. He has a positive run value too. Did we look at Mason Wynn? Yeah. Good off of Mason Wynn. Jimmy Crooks. See, I'm gonna have to put Jimmy Crooks as the sleeper again. Because on the 3 pitches, he has over 15% barrel on all 3 pitches. And pretty low ground ball. His zones are definitely not there. All around zone match, he looks good. Looks good against the bullpen. Could be Jimmy back to back game. He has the trophy and the star next to him as well. But yeah, I'm gonna rock with that. I definitely like Ivan Herrera only because of this pull and this barrel percentage. He doesn't look the best on the pitch mix. I'm not really worried about that. Yeah, I'll probably go Ivan. I know. I'm gonna go Jordan Walker, Ivan Herrera, and then Jimmy Cricks is my sleeper. Maybe Jordan wakes up. I think we saw Burley hit 3 bombs today. We saw Burley hit 3 bombs today. Maybe Jordan wakes up in New York tomorrow. Sleeper is Jimmy. All right, let's go to the White Sox, and we got the White Sox, both the Sox teams, White Sox and Boston, and Red Sox in Boston. Unfortunately, I hate this fucking park with a passion. Boston looks like they're unfavorable for the matchup. White Sox are definitely favorable. We got Davis, Martin on the mound, elevated high risk, 4.3 xERA, 4.86 ERA. Mainly gives out to lefties, 17 to lefties, 10 to righties. Pretty much both hands, but want to look a little bit more towards the lefty. Let's look at the pitch mix. Four-seam sinker, changeup, curveball. He throws like all these other pitches super evenly. But looks like he's mainly going to go to that four-seam. And so we'll just focus on the top two pitches. Four-seam, sinker. We got William Contreras, Jaron Duran, and William Abreu, the usual suspects for the Red Sox. Yeah, Wilson is looking like the most consistent guy so far. I mean, 400 slug, 200 ISO, 31% fly ball, 11% barrel, 29% ground ball. 800 slug on this sinker is crazy. And this nigga has 9 home runs against it. 400 ISO, 22% fly ball, 14% barrel. Zones match up there. Change up. Yeah, it's looking like Wilson for me tomorrow. What's up, Vic? Huh? Oh, okay. He is a righty. We are looking at lefties, so maybe like a second option, but I don't mind Wilson for tomorrow. Let's look at a lefty. Oh, Jaron Duran doesn't look bad. Jaron Duran does not look bad for tomorrow. Whoa. He really likes that sinker. He really, really likes that sinker. 20% barrel, 20% fly ball, 500 slug, 200 ISO, 300 slug, 200 ISO, 27% fly ball, 11% barrel. I mean, he's looking the most consistent one. I don't like this changeup. He's not as consistent as Wilson, though. But Jaron's not a bad one. Can't believe they didn't trade Duran. Was he on the block? They was thinking about trading him? Oh, no, it's definitely Abreu. It's definitely Abreu over any of these guys. Yeah, I'm fucking with Abreu. I'm fucking with Abreu heavy. You know who I'm happy they're not trading? Hunter Goodman, Mickey Moniak, and Jake McCarthy. I saw that the Yankees want to pick up Hunter. I said, yep. And that nigga's gone. That nigga's leaving. Abreu. Yeah. Abreu's looking like him tomorrow. At least for this team. Let me not say he's 100% going. Jahmai Jones. Is this a lefty? Is he gonna play? No, it's a righty. So they probably not gonna play him. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna go with those three. I'm probably gonna go with Willier obviously being the favorite for me. Wilson Contreras is the second option. Jaron Duran is actually no, Wilson will probably be a third option. Let me check. Where's Jaron Duran? Where the fuck is ass at? 999 zones. Wilson. All around zones. No, it's Jaron, third option. Yeah, Abreu, Wilson, and then Jaron Duran for me. For those three. The Rockies got a solid squad. They just need better pitching. Well, the problem is y'all, when you're in high altitude, it's harder to pitch in higher altitude than anything else. So that's the Rockies' downfall, you know. So we just need to find a really solid pitcher, a really really solid pitcher. I don't know if we will anytime, but we're we're trash. Let's just fucking face it. We're just not ever gonna be a good team. I don't know what the Rockies have to do to be a good team, to tell you the truth. I feel like we got good hitters, but that's about it. That's about it. And that's even saying good hitters is a stretch. But oh, what I was gonna say about the Red Sox stadium, I treat the Red Sox stadium kind of like how I treat the Pirates stadium. I only would recommend to play a Red Sox in the Red Sox stadium. When they're at home, they know how to hit at home. Same thing with the Pirates, they know how to hit when they are in PNC. So that's just a tip that I have for people who do want to play this game. I would definitely lean towards playing more of a Red Sox than anybody else. So now let's look at Eduardo Rivera. Looks like he's a lefty pitching for the Red Sox. He gives a really low barrel, so he's low risk for a home run. But he's been playing really bad, 9.45 ERA. So is he a newer pitcher? Oh, he's only pitched like 10 innings. He's new as fuck. So this doesn't really mean nothing. Yeah, Red Sox do know how to hit now. He's only giving up one home run to a righty. We're just gonna look at both hands. He throws a four seam 54% of the time. Who looks crazy about the four seam? Murakami, Miguel Vargas, and Sam Anunnaki. Murakami looks like a dog, don't he? Yeah, 634 slug, 441 ISO, 47% fly ball, 23% barrel. Miguel Vargas, 398 slug, 244 ISO, 49% fly ball, 14% barrel, 20% ground ball. He also looks good against the slider. If he does end up throwing that slider, Murakami looks better. Look, it's looking like Murakami. Look like Murakami tomorrow. Sam looks good against the four seam. Really good zone match there. 7 out of 9. All around zones look good. Let me see. I didn't see all around zones. 8 out of 9. And of course, 8 out of 9, 2 home run worthy. Looks good against the bullpen. It's Murakami. It's 100% Murakami. So I like Murakami for tomorrow. Let's look at the rest of these folks. Colson Montgomery looks nasty against this slider. Against the four seam, he looks okay. Low slug. 41% fly ball, 9% barrel, 18. It's better. It's not as good as the top three that we just saw. Benintendi. It looks interesting. 16% barrel. What was Sam's shit? 11% barrel. So he's actually barreling higher than Sam. 39% fly ball, 29% ground ball. Zone match is not really there. 9 out of 9. Doesn't really look good against he looks okay against the bullpen. Pull against righty, 52.9% pull. Pull barrel 6.7%. Whiff is going down, hard hit is going down. Let me look at Sam's real quick. I keep going to the zones. I can stop doing that. Oh no, it's Sam. That pull air ball is crazy. He's trending in the right direction. Whiff is going down, hard hit's going up. I don't mind Sam. You know what? Let's look at their spray chart because of that fucking wall. Sam likes hitting it away from the wall, which is good. Let's see Murakami. Murakami actually he likes hitting it towards the wall, unfortunately. But it's Murakami. He's a heavy hitter. He hits that bitch pretty high up there. So, spray chart. Miguel also likes to hit it towards the wall. Sam is he the only one that likes to hit it? Colson hits it away from the wall. Benintendi hits it on that side, away from the wall. I keep going to the fucking zones. Braden only has one away from the wall. Not worried about that. Tristan Peters hits. Okay. So for the most part, most of these people hit it away from the wall, which is good. Which is good. That green monster is a motherfucker, bro. Edgar Cuero. Are we really gonna be worried about that nigga? Probably not. Randall Grichich. Ice on Slug is too low. Zones is there. All around zones. He looks good against the bullpen. He was a former Yankee too, so he hates the fucking Red Sox. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with obviously who fits the entire criteria. He's giving it up to a righty. He's a lefty. You would rather want a righty on lefty matchup. I'll have to go with Miguel Vargas for sure as the favorite for me. Murakami is the chalk. So you guys are gonna play Murakami. I really like Murakami for tomorrow as well. Actually no, I'll put it has to go Murakami and then Miguel Vargas. Then my sleeper would be Sam because he had the highest pool. So I'll be doing that. That's what I like so far. Money take Murakami, X Miguel Vargas. Sleeper is Sam Antonaki. If I have to do an honorable mention for this game, it would actually probably be Benintendi. Not gonna lie to y'all, it'll probably be Benintendi. Just something about him I'm looking at and I'm like, he doesn't look terrible. He also doesn't look good. So, honorable mention Benintendi. Cool. Let's go to what game is this? Number 5? Number 6? I don't fucking know. Atlanta and Marlins looks like they are in Atlanta. Both of the teams are showing a favorable matchup, so maybe we get some SGP in here. 1 second. Yeah, we're gonna get some SGs. So yeah, we'll probably get some SGP in here. Let's look at the Brave side. They're going against Ryan Gusto. Elevated high risk, 4.6x ERA. It's been playing like shit the last 3 starts, 7.94 ERA. So mainly gives out to lefties, 30 to lefties, 8 to righties. Just look at a lefty gang. Drake Baldwin is a lefty. He throws the 4-seam, changeup, sinker, cutter, sweeper. 27% on that 4-seam, then changeup 17%. So it drops down a whole 10%. He mainly probably only throws the 4-seam. So let's just look at people who kill that 4-seam. Matt Olson, Ozzy Albies, and Drake Baldwin are our top 3. Yeah, Matt's just looking like that nigga tomorrow. Matt is looking like that nigga tomorrow. I mean, we can't ignore this. 500 slug, 339 ISO, 32% fly ball, 19% barrel, 30% ground ball. Zone match 4 home run worthy, 7 out of 9 for the zones. Looks good. Change up, even matchup on the zones, but his barrel's there, fly ball's there, everything's Matt's looking like a absolute tank for tomorrow. All around zones, 9 out of 9. I'm not mad at Matt at all. Let's look at Ozzy. See, Ozzy looks okay against the 4-seam. Change up. Slider, I don't really like how he looks on the rest of the shit. It's really just the 4-seam he looks good at. Drake Baldwin looks good against the 4-seam. Positive run value on the top 2 pitches. 4% barrel, 14% barrel on the sinker. 8 out of 9. Better zones than Matt Olson on that four seam. Even matchup on the changeup, sinker, 2 home run worthy. Right now, I'm leaning towards more Matt Olson. Michael Harris, barrel's there, but ground ball is high. Positive run value. He only looks good on the four seam. Really, everything else has really high ground ball. Mauricio Dubon. Austin Riley. Mikey S. I don't think we worry about Jim Jarvis. I don't think we worry about Jim Jarvis. Acuna, his barrel is definitely consistent, but it's really high ground ball. He has the best all around zones, though. 7 out of 9. Bullpen, he looks really good. I feel like Acuna is kind of hot right now, too. Home run, no home run, extra base hit. So he's looking pretty decent. It shows that he's in the depth chart, though. So he might not be playing. I think obviously the two culprits is going to be Matt Olson and Drake Baldwin. Leaning more Matt Olson. Um, Whoever's going to be playing in between them, I have a feeling it's going to be Acuna, but it's projecting Ozzy for right now. So we'll see who the third option would be. Right now, it's showing it's Albies. So I'll probably just do these three. Matt Olson being the favorite, Drake Baldwin second, and then Ozzy being the bridge. I'll put Ozzy in there as my sleeper. So Braves. Was this a high risk pitcher? I don't think so, was it? Elevator risk. Matt Olson. X. Drake Baldwin. Sleeper is Ozzy Albies. Picking a righty? Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like this is the worst matchup for Ryan Gusto because he sucks so bad against the lefties, and damn near everybody on this team is a lefty. There's only 2 righties on the team, bro. Like this nigga might get tagged up tomorrow. He's gonna have a hell of a day. I'm telling you. But I texted my homies earlier today, and I told him I said, "Yo, McGreevy is gonna go through fucking hell today in that lineup." I knew that nigga was gonna struggle against that lineup. I honestly, I'm not even surprised. Now that I'm thinking about it, he had to go through Ben Rice, he had to go through fucking Trent, he had to go through Jazz, Luis Garcia. He had to go through so many heavy hitters. So it's probably gonna be the same with Ryan Gusto. I'm getting McGreevy vibes. McGreevy against the Yankee vibes with this game. Uh Grant Holmes is gonna be pitching on the other side. He's high risk. 9.7% barrel rate allowed. Mainly gives it up to lefties. 5.52 x or ERA. Last 3 starts been playing like shit. 19 to lefties, 15 to righties. We could look at both hands. I'll just start with the lefty. Kyle Stowers looks good. Kyle Stowers does not look bad at all. All around zones, 9 out of 9. That's good. Looks pretty good. Has elite matchups against the bullpen. Against that slider, 4 home runs against the slider, 500 slug, 300 ISO, 48% barrel, 22% or 48% fly ball, 22% barrel. Really low ground ball. Against the four seam, I wish the slug and ISO was higher on that, but fly ball and barrel is kind of there. I'm not mad at Stowers tomorrow. Let's look at Herberto Hernandez. Or I guess let me not disrespect Otto. Yeah, no, I'm gonna disrespect Otto. I'm good. Herberto Hernandez. Roberto Hernandez. 12% barrel. 16% barrel on this four seam. I think it's Roberto tomorrow. Let's see. Slider. Four seam. So the three that look the best against the slider four seams: Joe Mack, Kyle Stowers, and Roberto Hernandez. Yeah, I'm good off of auto, gang. I'm not gonna lie to you. Joe Mack looks really good against the four seam. You know, the pitcher's second pitch. I'm not too in love with how he looks against the slider at all. Not gonna lie to you. Um, but if he gets that four seam, yeah, that looks really good. Maybe him as a sleeper. I'm leaning more towards Roberto for tomorrow. He just looks the most consistent one out of everybody. Xavier Edwards. I mean, Xavier is a bridge. He's between Roberto and Con9, the two that really been doing the most for the team. So maybe as like a long shot or, honorable mention, I'm good. I know we don't bet with the motion, but Roberto ban after that bullshit all last week, gang, leave that the past is the past. Don't leave bread on the table. I left bread on the table with Alec Burleson today. Alec Burleson looked the most consistent, the best on everybody than everybody in the Cardinals. But I said, nah, I'm good off of Burley. You know? So just be careful. If the data shows, the data shows, gang. And Herberto's looking like that nigga tomorrow. Griffin Conine surprisingly doesn't look the best. I mean, he has really high barrel against the slider. ISO is really low. Slug is okay. Fly ball's all right. He has good zones. He has really good zones on this four seam. Damn. Can't ignore that. 9 out of 9 matchup, 4 home run worthy. Can't ignore that. Looks really good against the bullpen. Maybe he goes later on, third, fourth at bat. We already looked at Joe Mack, Javier Sanoja. Barrel's way too low. Casey, I haven't seen Casey. Hold on, I'm going down the line, y'all. Brian Navarrito, I don't know about you no more, gang. Leo Jimenez, nah. Ruiz looks good on the four seam, low ground ball. I don't like the barrel. I'm good off of Ruiz. Owen Casey. Okay, I'm not mad at Casey. He has a home run against the slider, has 5 home runs against the four seam. Zones are there for the four seam. Slight batter edge on Owen Casey with that, but he does look better than even Conine on the slider. I mean, as far as all the other numbers, but I'm not mad at Casey being the third option at all. I'm not mad at that at all. 8 out of 9. Casey was my guy. He looks good against the bullpen too. Looks really good against the bullpen. Stowers. No, we can't ignore it. Stowers has 4 home runs on this guy's main pitch though. And he's a lefty. He meets the full criteria. I think it might be Stowers Herberto. The two that I'm in debate with right now is probably gonna be Conine and Owen Casey. Which clearly Conine looks better. All around zones looks good. It looks good on the bullpen. Zones is better on the slider, but he just doesn't have a home run against it. Let's do a compare. We're gonna need to do a compare, y'all. Hold on. Nine. Owen or Con9's beating him on PPCI 0.3, 0.2, HPI beating him there. Effort beating him there. Hard hit, obviously Griffin. Barrel, Owen actually. Their home run fly ball percentage is the exact same. Pull percentage is going for Griffin. Sweet spot percentage. And they're dead fucking center on the connection, bro. My fucking goodness. Yo, these niggas look identical, bro. What about their blast? 47% blast, 33.1 favored for Owen Casey. Okay, 0% blast. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I guess third option, I'm probably gonna go with Owen Casey. Or a sleeper. I think he's a sleeper because he's been hurt. If you don't have over 10 home runs, then fucking you're a sleeper. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go Stowers, Herberto Hernandez, and then sleeper is gonna be Casey. But you guys already know about Con9. I'm not mad at any. I will probably also be playing Con9. So just because he's not on the list does not mean Con9 will not go tomorrow. He does look really good against the bullpen. His zones are a lot better than Casey's on the top two pitches. So I'm not mad at Con9. They're just so fucking identical. It's not even funny. Kyle Stowers x Heriberto Hernandez. Sleeper will be Griffin, Con9, or not Con9, Owen Casey. So we'll go from there. Cool. Next game we got the Royals and the Twins. Looks like they're in the Royal Stadium. Minnesota is showing unfavorable matchup against the Twins, where Casey is looking like they are neutral. Let's see who's going against. I mean, against neutral against Joe Ryan is crazy. Neutral against Joe Ryan is absolutely insane. Really high home run risk, 11.1% barrel rate allowed. I think that's probably the highest that we've seen today. xERA 3.54. Last 3 games 7.88 ERA. Mainly gives it up to lefties, 28 to lefties, 15 to righties. Let's look at a lefty. Carter Jensen. Oh, he throws the 46% of the time. Perfect. I like the barrel. I like the fly ball. I like the ground ball. Slugging ISO, not over 500, but he has 6 home runs against the four seam, so not bad. Let's look at four seam. What was his second pitch? It was four seam sweeper, and then splitter. The four seam sweeper splitter. Goes Jack Caglione, Carter Jensen, Salvador Perez, the main culprits usually. Jack looks like, looks like Jack. Jack looks like Jack. Doesn't look bad against the bullpen. 24% barrel, 31% fly ball, 527 slug, 294 ISO. Not bad. If he goes to the sweeper, also looks pretty decent. I'm not mad at Jack tomorrow. Probably the favorite. Splitter there. I don't like Carter's zones on everything else. Carter has like no home run worthy zones at all. He doesn't even have elite matchups against the bullpen. Let's look at Salvi real quick. Even though he's a righty. Looks good against the four seam. Really good against the four seam. I think even better than Jack. What was Jack's shit? Oh, just kidding. Salvi looks interesting. He does have a home run against Ryan too. Bullpens 8 out of 9, 8 out of 9, 8 out of 9. I'm not completely sold on Salvi. Let's see Nick Lofton. Nick Lofton's slug is there. ISO's there for the 4-seam. Barrel's not really there. He is a bridge because he's going to be between two heavy hitters, Carter Jensen and Jack Caglione. So keep that in mind for my bridge people. Witt. Is Bobby Witt back tomorrow? Oh, shit. Is Bobby Witt back tomorrow? Isaac Collins, some kind of gooch on that nigga. Gooch off of Collins. Josh Rojas, 0%. Fuck no. Tyler Tolbert. I'm gooch, bro. It looks like just the main culprits, y'all. Luke Mayhill. Zones on Luke look pretty good. Against that 4-seam. All around zones. That's interesting. There's just no data on him. What is he? Is he a righty? Or we want to look at a lefty. Andrew Valiquez. Just not enough info on him either. Yeah, I like John Rave too. I like John. John's getting the star. I think he's more of a sleeper. But you can't ignore these numbers, bro. You can't ignore that. You can't ignore that shit. Maybe it goes Jack, John. Maybe should we just put John as the favorite? John then Jack. I feel like John is. I don't know, bro. Fucking with John as. It's not that I don't trust John Rave. It's that like he's only shown us like a little bit because he's just not coming back, right? So that's why his numbers look like this right now. It's because since he's came back, he's been tearing shit up. So you could take him while he's hot, but John is definitely a must. I guess we'll go John Rave, and then we'll go X Jack Caglione. I think our sleeper will probably be. I'm honestly gonna go Nick Lofton sleeper. I'm gonna go Nick Lofton sleeper just because he's pinched in between two really good hitters, and I feel like this nigga will fuck up and accidentally give it to Nick Lofton. He didn't look terrible. I mean, he didn't look awful, but nah, just kidding. We're not gonna go Nick Lofton. We'll go Carter. We'll go Carter. Royals against Joe Ryan. Target. We're going to go John Rave. Make sure we put the star on my guy. He looks nuts. X Jack Caglione. X Carter Jensen. Just seen Kyle Isbell's back. Kyle Isbell's coming back too. What? Yeah. We'll see if John even plays. We'll see. All right. Let's look at Randy Dobnak. Average home run risk. Only 4.9% barrel. He's pitched 26 innings, so not a whole lot of data on this nigga. Mainly gives up to lefties. 2 to lefties, 1 to righties. He loves the sinker. So sinker sweeper. It's funny how I clicked on Trevor Larnach and he actually looks pretty decent for tomorrow too. I really don't mind Trevor Larnach tomorrow. Sinker, sweeper. It goes Jeffers, Royce Lewis, Trevor Larnach. What's up, brother? Did I miss anything good? Yeah, you just missed John Rave. That nigga looks nuts. Ryan Jeffers is my guy tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. That's my nigga right there. Yes. 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 I don't even need it. You guys see the numbers. You guys, my shit's not even zoomed in. My fault, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. Numbers are numbering for Mr. Ryan Jeffers. That is my guy. Yes. I'm putting the star next to Jeffers. I am putting the star next to Jeffers. I like Jeffers a lot. Motto. Let's look at Royce Lewis. Royce Lewis looks very sturdy for tomorrow too. Look at them zones. I didn't even see Ryan Jeffers. I just saw his numbers. I didn't look at him on his on the rest of his shit. Home run worthy, yeah, looks good. Yeah, it's even matchup on this, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's my nigga. That's my dog. Ryan Jeffers looks very sturdy. Let's look at Royce Lewis. He looks good against this sinker. 500 slug, 300 ISO, 24% fly ball, 16% barrel. Really, really good. On the pitcher's main pitch, looks solid. Sweeper, obviously, we want that barrel a little bit higher. Um, but that's not bad either. It's not bad either. Not mad at Royce. Trevor Larnach looks very consistent, y'all. Trevor, 13% barrel, 18% barrel, top two pitches, over 500 slug, 245 ISO, 346 ISO, 21% fly ball. I'm not mad at Trevor Larnach being a sleeper for tomorrow. Um, looks okay against the bullpen. 61.5% pull air ball percentage. Pull barrel percentage, 12%. That's pretty high too. He's trending in the right way. Whiff is low. Hard hit is up. We like that. And giving max effort. He has been on a tear. He's hot right now. Look at that. Last two games. Maybe he goes for a three-peat. He had no game today, so that's why. So I'm not mad at Trevor. I think definitely Jeffers and definitely Trevor right now. Cody does not like the sinker. Cody does not like the sinker. He doesn't mind the sweeper. Looks good on the sweeper, but he doesn't like the sinker, which is that pitcher's top pitch. So no bueno on that. Josh Bell, nah. We already saw Royce Lewis. Luke Keyshaw. 0 barrel, 4% barrel, 0 barrel. ISO slugs all low. Not liking this at all. Creedler has a star next to his name. Rakes left-handed pitching. Ground ball percentage is stupid high. But it's interesting that the algorithm gave him a star. I will note and let you guys know that last night, Austin Wells looked like dog shit. But the algorithm gave him a star, and he ended up going today. So, hey, if you want to cycle through stars and bombs, go ahead. I'm going off my data twin. Yeah, right now it's just looking like Ryan Jeffers, Royce Lewis, Trevor Larnach, sleeper. Yeah, I think that's just the three I'm gonna go with for that. I like that. Royce Lewis, sleeper, Trevor Larnach. Let's look here. Now let's look at Pittsburgh and Milwaukee. Going against Jared Jones. Let's look at Jared Jones' card. Elevated home run risk, 3.02x ERA, 2.65 ERA, 5 to lefties, 2 to righties. So, want to focus on the lefty. Yelich has the star. That's interesting. He throws the fastball, so four-seam slider. 46%. 46% of the time. So he's mainly going to go to that four seam. Let's look at four seam. Who looks good? Bryce Terang, Jake Bowers, and William Contreras are our top three. Let's look at Bryce Terang. Slug is there. Or I wish that was 500. ISO's there. 33% fly ball, 11% barrel. He looks very good on the slider too. Zones is there. 8 out of 9. 8 out of 9. All around zones, 9 out of 9. Has elite matchups. It's not bad. Bryce Terang, you were looking like this today and you didn't do a fucking thing. Bryce Terang obviously looks like the most consistent 9 out of 9 matchup. But to be fair, I don't think anybody went that game. I don't think there was even a pirate went. So not 100% sure on that. William Contreras barrel is just too low. Just way too low. Way too low. Four seam slider. Oh, that was just on the four seam. Wait, where'd it go? Four seam slider. Garrett Mitchell is added to this. See, Garrett Mitchell's barrel is like, bro, he constantly looks like this. And he's not doing anything. Like, I'm sick of this nigga. I'm good. I am fucking good off of Garrett Mitchell. Jackson Churio. He's been ground balls too high on these last two pitches. I'm Gooch. Luis Lara. Nah. Cooper Pratt. Nah, not really. Joey Ortiz. 0%. Nah, bro. Nah. Okay, Gary Sanchez looks very interesting on this four seam. 8 out of 9 zones matching. 7 out of 9. Nah. Are those fries? Do I smell fries? Is my family cooking at 11:13? So Vaughn has the highest slug and ISO out of everybody off of the four seam. Doesn't look good against the slider, but against that four seam, he looks great. I think it's just gonna be the usual culprits, bro. Obviously leaning towards more Jake Bowers. See, I can't get down with Christian. Is it just because even his air ball percentage, all that shit's super low, but it still gave him the star. Nah, bro, I'm gonna have to just go Jake. I'm gonna have to go Jake Bowers, Bryce Terang. My sleeper will be Andrew Vaughn though. It won't be Garrett Mitchell. I'm good. Odds 560. Bowers' odds are pretty tight. Two matching books for Bryce Terang. Yeah, that's just what I'm just gonna rock with for now. Not gonna lie to you on the Brewers. The Brewers are looking like how they were earlier this season. Unfortunately, how they they don't hit bombs. Then they woke up a little bit. Then now they back to playing like shit. They're not playing like shit, just not hitting bombs. Sleeper Andrew Vaughn. Let's look at Pittsburgh's side against Logan Henderson. Elevated high risk, 2.67 xERA. Mainly gives out to lefties. He's been playing super well, 1.72 ERA. 6 to the lefties, 2 to righties. So let's look at a lefty. Brandon Lowe. Brandon Lowe tomorrow. I like this. Those the four seam 44% of the time, 30 change up 32% of the time. So let's see, four seam change up. Looking like Brandon Lowe, Brian Reynolds, and Esmeralyn Valdez. Brandon looks the most consistent out the two pitches. Or looks very consistent with the two pitches. Brian Lowe looks good against the four seam, but that too much ground ball in that changeup. Way too much ground ball. I think we give Esmeralyn a break. No, I think we're good off of Esmeralyn for right now. He's either getting walked or he can't make it over the fence because his hand's fucked up right now. Indy has the star for tomorrow. He looks good against the four seam. Changeup looks like shit. Cutter, he looks good, but 20%, is he really gonna throw the cutter like that? Probably not. Henry Davis. Nah. Rafael Flores has no data. Watching him, he hasn't really been doing shit. Spencer Horwitz, he's a lefty. Okay, I don't mind Spencer Horwitz for tomorrow. 12% fly ball. His slug and ice aren't there, but Spencer Horwitz, bro, he can bounce back. So far, I like Brandon Lowe and I like Spencer Horwitz. I don't know who I'll have as a sleeper though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe Andy just because he has a star. Who's a bridge? Jake Magnum goes Brandon. Technically, this nigga's a bridge. Brian Reynolds. Technically. But, nah. I think I'm going to just go with Andy. 500, 500. Any matching books? Matching books. Not really seeing any matching books. That's kind of interesting with Jake Magnum. He did just hit a bomb the other day, actually. Wasn't he on a tear? He hit a bomb on the 31st. Then he's been hitting singles. Walked single. I don't really like him on the mix. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with Brandon Lowe. Brandon Lowe's damn. Brandon has 3 matching books right now at 300. That might be indicating something. I'm gonna go with Brandon Lowe. My second option will definitely be Spencer Horwitz, and then sleeper will be Andy Rodriguez. For sure. For sure. Pirates. They're both elevated. There's no high risk pitchers, so there was also no bombs today, so be careful with that. Spencer Horwitz. Sleeper is Andy Rodriguez. Cool, 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 cool. Let's look at Dodgers and Cubs now. Oh, Schoolball comes starts his debut tomorrow. Oh shit, Scooby might fuck around and try to. He's about to pitch his ass off tomorrow. His debut on that team, he's gonna pitch his fucking ass off. He's been playing really well. Mainly gives it up to righties, so we're gonna look at a righty. Yeah, 4 to lefties, 24 to righties. That's crazy. Let's look at Suzuki. He's a righty. Schoolball likes the four seam and changeup. Suzuki's the only one with positive or has positive run value on both of those pitches. 3 home run worthy matchup, 6 out of 9 zones. 8 strong advance. 8 zones matched up. No home run worthy, but not bad. I like his barrel. I like his slug. I like his fly ball on the four seam. I wish the fly ball was a little bit higher on the changeup. All around zones looks really good. He also looks good against the bullpen. Might be Zuki day tomorrow. Bregman, really low barrel. Let me see his pull percentage. Wait till you see Taylor Trammell on Houston. He looks like Jeffers. Oh shit, does he? Does he for real? We'll see. We shall see. Whiff percentage is low. I like this trend for Alex Bregman. This looks good. Scooby's a lefty, right? Pretty good. Airball percentage. 0% barrel though. Nah, not fucking with that. Not fucking with that. He has a bomb though. Michael Bush is sitting between the bomb and the star for tomorrow. Oh, Bregman has a home run against Screwball? I did not know that. That's interesting. Ian Happ. Gooch. Ian Happ is selling right now. Carson Kelly. Haven't gotten to him yet. Nico Horner. Slug ISO. All that shit's too low. Pedro Ramirez. Nah. Dansby. What happened to Dansby, bro? Dansby was on a tear and then just started playing like shit. Yeah, no, I'm good off of Dansby. Let's see. Carson Kelly. See, there's nothing indicating for me to Carson. Like, no barrel. Fly ball's there for the four seam. His zones aren't even like home run worthy. Except for on this sinker. But he throws that sinker 20% of the time. And he has a 66% fucking ground ball on that. I don't know if I trust that game. I don't know if I trust that. Michael Conforto, he hasn't played. We'll see if this nigga plays. James Triantos. If James Triantos plays tomorrow, I am playing him. So far, it's definitely Suzuki as my favorite. PCA also looks the most consistent too, but he's a lefty, so I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, to tell you the truth, I don't really like most of these people. It's really just Suzuki. I'll probably give you Suzuki and PCA. I think my sleeper will be Bregman. The only reason why I picked PCA, even though he is a lefty, is just on the top two pitches, he is barreling very well. And fly ball is also over 30%, so he looks good. Yeah, Bregman being a sleeper for sure. Cubs. Say Suzuki. Sleeper is Pete. Or second option would be Pete Crow. Sleeper is Alex Bregman. Cool. I mean, it's Screwball. He's not fucking invincible. Like I said, it really should just be Suzuki. From what we're looking at, it really be Suzuki back to back. Let's look at Javier Assad for the Dodgers. He's pitching against the Dodgers. He's a righty. Elevated high risk. Oh yeah, no, Screwball is definitely going for a high risk. A no hitter. I mean, Screwball is 100% going for a no hitter. He is not gonna be bullshitting with them niggas, especially being from Detroit or coming from Detroit. You know, they got that little Midwest rivalry right there. But elevated high risk, xERA 4.58. Mainly gives it up to lefties. He's been playing really well the last 3 games, 1.93. Mainly gives it up 11 to lefties, 4 to righties. So look at a lefty. Let's see. Yeah, Otani looks nuts. Otani looks fucking crazy. If Otani doesn't go tomorrow, then yeah, Otani's Otani. You guys know about Otani. I don't think I really need to give y'all that information. But especially tomorrow, he looks very good. Freddie, I don't really like him on the sinker. Looks like he throws the sinker, four seam, sinker, four seam. So it's Shohei, Freddie, and then Max Muncy. Ooh, did y'all see that OPS? Wow. Damn, 5 OPS, a home run against this. He doesn't look bad on the mix. Doesn't look terrible. Obviously doesn't look as good as Otani, but doesn't look bad at all. I think those are our two for sure. Shohei, the Max Muncy. For sure, for sure. I would probably lean more towards Otani because, like, you guys look at the slug and ISO. Look at the barrel. Like, come on. Zones is definitely there. Uh, Otani's whiff is going up. Hard hits also going up, but it's Otani. Look, extra base. He's been doubling like crazy. So he's due. He's due. But yeah, I fuck with Muncie. That's tough. That's tough. Otani's chalk. Y'all know how that go. Let's look at Kyle Tucker. He's a lefty. I don't like his barrel. I don't like his four seam. I'm just looking at lefties. Just looking at lefties. 0%. This guy, Alfonso, he's so short though. I just realized how small he was. That nigga is tiny. This is a righty, right? Or the righties. We don't want to look at it. Chucky Robinson is back though. Tommy Edmond is a switch. He will be batting left. Terrible ground ball. No barrel in the four seam. Yeah. It's really looking like Muncie and Shohei. I think my third option will probably be Freddie. Most likely. Freddie doesn't look the best, but I feel like with how good Otani looks and how good fucking Muncie looks, these two are the ones we should keep an eye on because they're gonna be they're sandwiched between both the two best fucking hitters. So either Andy or Freddie. I'm leaning more Freddie because he's a lefty. Let me see how he looks against the bullpen. Freddie looks pretty good against the bullpen. What about Andy? Yeah, not as good as Freddie. So yeah, I'm gonna go Freddie third option. Dodgers. I'm gonna go Shohei, Otani, X Max Muncy, X Freddie Freeman. Cool, cool, cool. Now let's look at the. We're almost done with the slate already. We've been cooking, bro. Damn, have I been moving like that? Only got only 2 hours. It's been our normal 15 games. Shit, I didn't know I was moving like that. My fault, yo. I think it's because I haven't been talking to chat too much. Y'all been quiet, just listening. But okay, Rangers and the Giants back in Globe Life. I love it. I love the Globe Life Stadium. It reminds me of the Rocky Stadium. But we got looks like Giants are unfavored. Rangers are neutral. Jock Peterson. I said Jock. I just went Jock right off the rip. We got Blade Tidwell on the mound. I'm pretty sure that's a fucking placeholder ass type of nigga. Blade Tidwell. They probably haven't even decided on a pitcher yet. Oh shit, no, that nigga's actually pitching. Never mind. Never mind. Look at Blade. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jock Peterson. That's my guy. Take that nigga till he stop. Yeah, it's definitely Jock tomorrow. It's definitely Jock. I'm putting the star next to this nigga. I didn't even look at it. It mainly gives up to lefties. 3 to lefties, 2 to righties. Jock's a lefty. Looks great against these top 2 pitches. I like Jock. Is Jock just chalk now? Is Jock really just chalk? Jock. Jock Peterson. Jock Peterson. I'm putting the star next to him. He gave me that. He gave me that wow factor. Wyatt Langford. Let's look at him. I do not like this nigga's barrel at all. I don't like his barrel whatsoever. Not a fan of Wyatt. He is a bridge. He has a star on his name. He's a righty. So for the stars and bombs, my fault. For my stars and bombs people, you could definitely cycle through these people if you want. I don't see nothing in Wyatt for tomorrow. Who looks good against the? Oh, I can't even click on this pitch mix up here. That's crazy. Let me refresh it. Maybe it'll change if I refresh. No, it won't. Okay. Ezekiel Duran. Ezekiel Duran don't look bad for tomorrow. His slug could be better. ISO and barrels there. Fly balls there. 25% ground ball. Doesn't look bad. He's actually a pretty good sleeper for tomorrow. Bullpen numbers 9 out of 9. Ezekiel Duran sleeper. He did hit one today. He hit was it a walk off? I don't even know. Max Muncy or Brandon Nimmo. Barrels there. Good off of that. Jake Berger. Barrels there for Jake Berger. Zones are there for the sweeper and not the 4-seam. All around zones, nah. Did I look at Jock's all around zones? I don't think I did. What's his all around? 8 out of 9. Surprisingly. I thought he would be lit up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Cam Cauley, 0 barrel. He has no barrel. He's looking like a bases guy tomorrow. Zones are even better than Jock's though. Looks crazy against the bullpen. We're good off of Nicky Lopez. Elias Diaz. Don't like his barrel. Really good ground ball. This is another bases type of guy. Maybe a long double. Austin Wins. No, slug and ISO are trash. Wow. Bosque looks good on the 4-seam. Not really sold. Peterson has the best barrel, Seager has the best barrel out of everybody else but Jock. I'm not mad at Seager. I'm waiting on him to go. Maybe Seager will be like a second option. Evan Carter doesn't look bad either, actually. Zones are kind of there. 7 out of 9. Yeah. I think that's just the 3 I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Jock, definitely being the favorite. Has a star. He's already on the list. I'll probably go with Seager as my second option, and then my sleeper will be Ezekiel Duran. Because he has better slug on that sweeper than who was the other guy? I was kind of looking at Evan Carter. but Evan Carter has 60% fly ball on that sweeper. So that's an honorable mention. Definitely an honorable mention. But yeah, those are the three I'm gonna go with. Corey Seager, Sleeper, Ezekiel Duran. Just want to look at pool. Oh, I see why he has a star. His airball pull or his airball percentage is super high, 80%. His pull percentage is also really high. I see why it looks like that. I need to look more into this Giants game odd-wise. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, yeah. I honestly go with Jock. That's my guy for today. Mackenzie Gore. High risk. 3.82x ERA, 5.60 ERA. Let 11 or 7 to lefties, 29 to righties. So definitely focus on a righty. Willie Adames. He throws the four seam 46% of the time. Four seam curveball. So let's see. Four seam and then curveball. Curveball. The only righty that made it was Willie Adames. Which he has good slug, good ISO, great fly ball. 10% barrel, 22% fucking ground ball. Zones is not there though. Zones is not zoning for this nigga. 8 out of 9 all around. 8 out of 9 against the bullpen. I'm not completely sold on Willie. Christian Koss is a righty. He hasn't been playing, so there's not enough data. He only has 10 at bats against his four seam. Nothing against the curveball. Is some elite matchup. Some. Susac. Zones is there. I don't like his barrel on this four seam. I like it on his curveball. ISO and slug could be better. Could be a lot better. Has really good all around zones. 8 out of 9, 2 home run worthy. Looks really good against the bullpen. Maybe Susak's sleeper. Damn, Buddy Kennedy is he got traded. Fuck. From the Mariners. Basabe. I think Basabe is my favorite so far from what I'm looking at. I mean, his numbers look this crazy just because of he just had 2 home runs back to back. So his numbers look really, but he's seeing that fastball very well. New batter into the league and he's seeing it super well. So I do like Basabe for tomorrow. I think I might go Basabe and then Susac sleeper. Let's look at some lefties. Devers doesn't look terrible. 17% barrel. Doesn't look bad against the curveball. Bryce Eldridge looks crazy against the four seam. His slug and ISO's there for the curveball, but 0% barrel. Zones are there. How does he look against the bullpen? Looks really good against the bullpen. Maybe later on, take him live. Yeah. That's just what I think I'm gonna go Basabe, obviously being my favorite for tomorrow. And then I probably will go just because he fits the criteria, I'll probably go Susac. No, because he doesn't have the best numbers. So Susac sleeper. And then Bryce Eldridge as my second option. That's what I'm gonna rock with. I'm gonna put a star next to Bossa Bay too, just because those numbers look really, really good. He gave me that wow factor. So Giants want to put a target because this pitcher gives up a high barrel. X Bryce Eldridge. Sleeper will be Daniel Susak. Obviously, I would they are unfavored on this. So be very careful when playing a giant. Or I would honestly, if out of anybody in this game, I would play Jock Peterson and just call it a day. And just call it a motherfucking day. Cool. We got Houston. How many games we got left? 3. 3 games left. We're moving. We're moving. But we got Houston and Toronto. Toronto is favorited. It looks like Houston has a power risk where, if you guys don't know what the power risk is, it says it right there. Pitcher suppresses contact rate, but allows barrel at a high rate. So still good for still good. You can still look at them for home runs, basically. Elevated high risk for Mr. Trey Savage. Average looks like the last 3 starts, 3.78 ERA. He gives up to both hands. He's a fastball guy. That's Trey Savage for you. Of course, Jordan's Jordan. Yeah. Jordan is Jordan. I don't think there's any debate on that. I do not mind Christian Walker tomorrow. Christian Walker looks better on both of the pitches, where Jordan has really high ground ball on that splitter. But Christian Walker doesn't look bad at all either. Isak Paredes, or how did Christian look against the bullpen? Not the best. Not as good as Jordan. 0% barrel on the splitter. 10% barrel on this 4-seam. Slug and ISO is there. Fly ball is there. Not completely sold on Isak just yet. Jordan is a bridge because he's between Pena and Isak. So he's a bridge. Oh, okay. I really like Jeremy Pena for tomorrow. I mean, look at that splitter. Those splitter numbers are insane. If he throws a splitter. If he throws that splitter, it's gone. Zones are definitely there. He doesn't look bad. He does not look bad at all. Yainer Diaz. Really good barrel. Terrible ground ball. I'm not completely sold on Yainer either. Taylor Trammell. Somebody said Taylor Trammell earlier. Is that the highest barrel on the team against the 4-seam? What was Christian's? 11%. Jordan, 21%. Jeremy, 4%. So that is the best barrel, or the second best, because Jordan. Zones could be better. No home run worthy matchup. 8 out of 9. Doesn't look the best against the bullpen. Cam Smith. Okay, I don't mind Cam Smith either. This nigga might go through hell. This nigga might go through some shit. On my way, Junior. Slug and ISO is there for the splitter. Nah, I'm not too sold on that. Wait, Varsho's on the Astros now? Varsho is on the Astros now. What? What the? So he's playing his old team? That's fucking nuts. What? He's gonna go. He's gonna go. If he doesn't go tomorrow, sometime in this series, Varsho is going to go. I shit you not. I shit you not. Bro, all these trades are insane, man. What the fuck? That's crazy. He dead ass started yesterday. Yeah, if he doesn't go tomorrow, then watch out for the series for sure. Because he's going to go against his team. 100%. But right now, I think I'm going to just rock with Jordan. I'm actually going to put Christian Walker at my 2, or no. Slug. No, I got to put Jeremy Pena as my 2. Yeah. I'll probably go Jordan and then Pena and then Walker. Those are the 3 that I like for tomorrow. I don't mind that Varsho play though. A little revenge type of game. That shit's crazy, bro. Jordan Alvarez X Isak Paredes X Christian Walker. Wow. All right, let's look at Hayden Wiesenski. Average risk for a home run. Terrible xERA. 4.76. It's a little elevated. He mainly gives it up to righties. 2 to lefties, 5 to righties. So only like a 3 difference. We're just gonna go to the usual people who look good. Sweeper sinker. Everybody reactions to the trades. Yeah, because Dalton Varsho. And it's not even like, oh, he got traded and then that was it. Like he's playing his old team right after that. That shit's crazy. What was it? It was sweeper sinker, right? Yeah, sweeper sinker. Sweeper sinker. There goes Akamoto, Vlad, and then Ernie Clement. So let's look at Akamoto. He has 2 home runs against the sweeper. Really good zones. Good zones on the sinker as well. So consistent with the zone. Don't like his barrel against his sweeper. I wish it was higher. Fly ball's there. ISO's there. Slug is somewhat there. Sinker, he looks really good. All around zones looks good. Bullpen, he looks great. Vlad. 19% barrel. I'm good off of Vlad. I'm gooch. I'm good. He doesn't even look the best anyway. He doesn't look that good. It is Springer Tuesday tomorrow. Springer Tuesday. He does not look good for tomorrow, though. He does not look good for tomorrow, gang. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nah, I'm not sold on Springer. I'm good off of Kirk. 0% barrel for Brandon. Fuck. Is it really just Akamoto, bro? Josh Smith is on this team too? What team was Josh Smith on before this? Wasn't it the Astros? Okay, Luis Urias could be a sleeper just based off of that sinker, those sinker numbers. Looks trash against the sweeper though. Jesus Sanchez. Wasn't Jesus Sanchez an Astro? This nigga's Wikipedia. He was. He played for the Astros. Well, yo, what if it's like a revenge? Um, the Rangers? No, it was the Astros. Yeah, he played for the Astros last year. What if it's like a revenge lay? That's actually kind of fire. Dalton Varsho and Jesus Sanchez. I think Jesus is gonna make the list just because of that. I mean, there's nobody else really that's screaming to me. I think I'm just gonna go Akamoto, Jesus Sanchez, and then my sleeper would be Luis Urias. Yeah. But hey, but keep that in mind though, chat. Keep that in mind. Because I'm actually down to run that for tomorrow. Cause Jesus and Dalton Varsho. And then sleeper will be Luis Urias. All right, let's go to the Rays in Colorado game. Got Freddie Peralta on the mound. Average risk 3.7 ERA or xERA. Mainly gives up to lefties. They've been playing terrible. 7.24 ERA. He just got traded to this team too. He was on the Mets before. 21 to lefties, 17 to righties. You can look at both hands for real. He loves the fastball. That's his shit. Four seams his shit. So who's a lefty that can kill the fastball or a righty that can kill it really? Yeah, obviously Goodman. Clearly Goodman. Goodman's always gonna look crazy. Moniak also looks very good. I wish it was better zones, but I don't mind Moniak tomorrow, maybe back to back. Willie is gonna be batting left tomorrow. So that's good. 400 slug, 255 ISO, 339. Who had the highest fly ball? It was actually Moniak. Moniak had the highest fly ball. So probably Moniak. Moniak for back to back. Maybe this is our three. Moniak, Goodman, and then sleepers Willie. We'll keep looking. So far, I'm fucking with Moniak. TJ Rumfield. That barrel's too low. Oh, you was talking about Josh Smith. Oh, yeah. He was a Ranger. You're right. I knew it was some type of Texas team. Eduardo Julian, I'm Gooch. Tyler Freeman, I'm Gooch. Tovar. I had no read on Tovar today. This is a good trend. Whiff is going down, hard hits going up. I don't like his barrel or air ball percentage though. Kyle Karos looks interesting. 24% fly ball, 10% barrel, 600 slug. It's really good. Craig. Cole Craig. Nah. Yeah, I think that's what I'm just gonna rock with y'all. Just the three that we saw. Probably leaning towards more Moniak. Probably go Moniak, Goodman, and then Willie Castro. Yeah. Yep. And usually when Moniak goes, he goes in bunches too. When Moniak sees one over the fence, he will the next day he'll do some. And I'm pretty sure he's a Tuesday guy. Let me check his splits. Oh, it looks like we don't have days of the week, but his splits look good too. So Rockies, we're gonna go Mickey Moniak. Hunter Goodman. Sleeper, Willie Castro. Yeah, he is probably gonna get it. I think him and Goodman are definitely gonna get paid. They gotta pay him. Especially if Goodman passed out on the fucking Yankees to stay on the team, bro. Because the Yankees were very I heard it was the Yankees. Who else was really interested in him? Was it the Rangers? Can't remember, but it was like another team that was like like he had a lot of teams obviously interested in him, but he didn't go. Shout out to fucking Goodman. Gabriel Hughes is on the mound for the Rockies. Low risk. He's only pitched 24 innings. I actually know this nigga's actually been pitching pretty because he's always looking like this, and he hasn't given up a bomb yet. So Miranda did just hit 2 today, so I don't know. Obviously, he looks good for tomorrow. Or not, I said Aranda. Caminero. Caminero hit 2 for today. And obviously he looks good again for tomorrow. He looks very good for tomorrow. Um Cedric Mullins, no. Chandler Simpson, nah. Victor Mesa doesn't even look solid for tomorrow. Damn. Is it really just Junior Cam? Nick Fortes? Nah. Kenny Piper. Not even Velade. Damn, bro. Shit. Like nobody's barreling or ISO or nothing. Like shit. Yeah, it's really just looking like Junior Cam for tomorrow. Who's the top 3? It goes Junior Cam, Cedric Mullins, and Yandy. They're the best at looking against the four seam. Zones is not zone in there. Yandy zones look good. Yandy zones look good. Maybe it's Junior Yandy, and then I think my sleeper will be Kenny Piper. I'm gooch off of Nick Fortes, bro. Nah, I'm gooch off of Nick Fortes. Yeah, nah. Oh, did I mention Castro? Yeah, Castro's my sleeper. Castro's my sleeper, Van. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with those. Obviously, I only trust Junior Cam. Uh, Yandy just looked really good on the zones, and then I'm putting Kenny Piper as a sleeper because this shit happened to me last week where I picked who was it that Max Struess kid on the Tigers. I picked him to go when he got called up. And then he didn't do shit when he got called up the first game. But then the second game, he smacked one. So I have a feeling between Kenny Piper and the other kid, Nate Furman on the Giants, those are 2 people that are probably going to piss me off and do the same shit that Max did last week. So, cool, cool, cool. 2 more games. We got the Padres and the Diamondbacks. Looks like the Padres are a power risk. Diamondbacks are neutral. Let's look and see who's on the mound. Randy Vasquez is on the mound for the Padres. He's bloody. He's bloody, y'all. High risk, xERA really high. ERA the last 3 11. He should give up a bomb for sure. He gives it up to both hands from what it looks like. So we'll just look at both hands. Four seam cutter, four seam cutter, four seam cutter. The 3 people that look solid against that is Corbin Cattell, or sorry, Corbin Cattell, Corbin Carroll, Nolan Arenado, and Cattell Marte. So let's look at Corbin. Corbin ice or slug and ISO is looking okay. His barrel and fly ball look very good on both pitches. Zone isn't really there for the four seam. It's definitely there for the cutter. All around zones 9 out of 9. I'm not mad at Corbin. Bullpen, it looks okay. Or elite matchups at least we're seeing. We want to see all elite matchups, but we're seeing some, which isn't bad. I don't mind Corbin tomorrow. Oh, no, Nolan Arenado looks kind of sturdy. He has better slug and ISO than Corbin, just not better barrel. Zones is better too on the top two pitches. All around zones are not as good. Ketel Marte, I think we chalked that nigga season up. I think we chalked that nigga season the fuck up. Good off of Ketel. Gabriel Moreno looks good against the four seam. I do not like how he looks against this cutter. Max Kepler. Okay, this is very interesting, you guys. That fly ball and that barrel on both of these two pitches is insane. 30% barrel on the top two pitches. He's doesn't have good slugger ISO against the cutter. I think he's gonna be our sleeper. So far, Corbin is definitely the favorite from what I'm looking at. And then Max Kepler is gonna be our sleeper. Four seam. Tim Tawa just went today. I didn't even look. How did Max look against the bullpen? Not the best, but yeah, definitely a long shot. Kepler. Adama Vargas has good slug and ISO, but that fly ball and his fucking barrel is not there. Like, this is just looking like he's gonna get a single, like a really deep double. Ryan Wallschmidt looks great on the four seam, of course. 0% barrel on his zones fit though. Really good zone match. All around zones look good too. Looks crazy. Looks the best, even better than Corbin against the bullpen. Adrian Del Castillo looks really good against the cutter. Four seam, he looks James McCann, once again, looks really good against the cutter. Four seam looks Tyler Locklear, nah. Yeah, so far I think I'm gonna just go with. I think I'm gonna go with Corbin Carroll, obviously being the favorite because he all around looks the best. I'll probably go with Nolan Arenado as my second guy. Just because he has really good slug and ISO on the top two pitches. His barrel could clearly be better, but zones also look good. So Nolan Arenado is the second guy. And then Max Kepler is my sleeper. Honorable mention is definitely Ryan Wallschmidt, just because we can't ignore the fact that he looks lit up against this bullpen. Like that's really good. And he's also barreling pretty high and everything against that four seam. So that's definitely an honorable mention. But Corbin for sure. Nolan Arenado, and then sleeper Kepler. Diamondbacks. Was this a high risk pitcher? I don't think so, right? Oh no, he was high risk. Corbin Carroll. X. Nolan Arenado. Sleeper is Max Kepler. Kepler. Max Kepler. Cool, cool, cool. Now let's look at the Padres. We got Eduardo Rodriguez on the other mound. He's also high risk. 4.8 xERA. Last 3 starts, 3.7 ERA. Looks like he's giving 7 to lefties, 31 to righties. Let's check it out. We want to check a righty out. Yeah, it's just Manny. It's it's just Manny, y'all. It's just Manny. Manny's the only one with good barrel and good ground ball in the top 2 pitches. He's also a righty. He fits the criteria. It's just Manny. Ty France. Ty France doesn't look bad either. I'm not mad at it. I don't like this ground ball on the changeup at all. Jackson Merrill looks really good against the bullpen. It's the Padres though. Evan Sheets. Nah. Yeah. I think it's just Manny, Ty France. For sure. Freddie Furman, you guys see that? Look at his effort score. High effort, moderate. Whiff is really low. Hard hit is a little low. He's pulling pretty crazy. Air ball percentage is 63% against righties. That's pretty good. Don't like him on the pitch mix, though. I don't like him on the pitch mix. 20% Rodolfo Duran? I've been waiting on this nigga to go, though. He hasn't done shit. Jace Bowen? ISO and Slug are just not there, bro, at all. He has some elite matchups against the bullpen, but nah. I think I'm just go Manny, Ty France, and then Jackson Merrill. The only person I would play is Manny, though, out this entire team. There's nobody else that really stood out on this team. I mean, Tatis has 2 home runs against Rodriguez, but it's Tatis. If you guys want to play that nigga, go ahead, burn your bread. Will I be burning my bread? Absolutely the fuck not. If you guys play Jackson Merrill, I would honestly wait, maybe play him later on. And then if he does end up hitting early, like first at bat, playing for 2, because he looked better against the bullpen. Cool. Last game, we got Detroit and we got the Tigers and the Mariners. Let's look. We got Jack Flattery. This is the Tigers without Scooby. It's gonna be sad. But high risk, xERA 4.39. Last 3 starts he's been playing really well, 2.87 ERA. So been playing pretty decent. 18 lefties, 16 to righties. We could look at both hands. So let's look here. What's his pitch mix? He really throws the 4-seam guy. 49%. He throws the 4-seam. So that is the people who look the best against that is Canzone, Cole Young, and Josh Naylor. Yeah, Josh Naylor. I already know Canzone looks crazy. Yeah, it's Canzone. What the fuck? 8 home run worthy matchup, 9 out of 9 zones. 23% barrel, 35% fly ball. He also looks good on the slider if he throws the slider. Canzone should 100% go tomorrow. No, Canzone's getting the star. Canzone should 100% smack the dog shit out this fucking ball. His whip is going down, so he's making more contact too. Yeah, I really like Canzone. I really, really fuck with Canzone. Was Jack high risk? He was. Put a target on this nigga. Dominic. Hold on, let me put a star. Dominic Canzone. Who looks? Let's look at Cole Young. Cole Young doesn't look the best on the four seam. I don't like that barrel. I also don't like these zones. So, he doesn't look the best. Yeah, Canzone looks fucking stupid, man. I think it's Canzone, gang. Jock Peterson, Dominic Canzone, two piece. Randy has pretty good, really good barrel. 13%, 26% fly ball. 4 home runs on it. His zones aren't really there. Or it's there, just not home run worthy. Cal Riley. Maybe Cal wakes up tomorrow. Really good fly ball, ISO and slug is shit, but let's look at his recent form. Yeah, Canzone looks nuts, y'all. Canzone looks nuts. Jock, Harper, Moniac, Canzone. I don't think I'd add Moniac or Harper on that. I'm not saying that they're bad picks, but I don't know. I'll lean towards more Junior if you want to play that Rockies game. Mitch Garver. I think he's my sleeper for tomorrow. I don't care about that slug and ISO. 17% barrel, 48% fly ball. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all. Leo Rivas. Fuck no. Rob Roughschneider. Rob Roughschneider looks pretty good too. Really good all around zones. He also looks good against the bullpen. Oh shit, Stuart Fairchild is back. Oh my god, bro. Stuart is fucking no way he's active. No way he's fucking active. That bro. If y'all don't know about Stuart Fairchild, that nigga is hey. He won me some bread last year. He won me some bread last year. I can tell you, he's already my sleeper. Automatic sleeper. Automatic, bro. Burger King. This nigga here. listen, man. I don't know how else I could say fucking Mitch Garver gang. Fairchild. Okay, I'm taking notes. Nah, I mean, listen, he has super high whiff, y'all. Like this isn't even like fuck the data, like fuck all the other shit. This is like on some Lane Thomas shit. When I was like, I don't care what Lane Thomas looks like. He's leading off. I'm taking Lane. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I feel about Stewart. It's just like that's my guy. You feel me? So like, take him straight for sure if you play him for sure. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out if I want to lean towards more Mitch Garver or Rob Roughschneider. Like, who's gonna be my two? Because Canzone's definitely there, and Stuart Fairchild's definitely gonna be there too. It looks like Mitch is beating him in fucking everything. sweet spot, hard hit, everything. Except for home run and pull percentage. He has way better pull. And Mitch Garver's been kind of playing like shit anyway. I say that now and then he goes. I'll go Rob. Give me Rob Ruff Schneider. Fuck it. He has way better zones. Way better zones. And he has good shit against the bullpen too. So yeah, I'll go Dominic Canzone, Rob Ruff Schneider, and then my sleeper will be Stuart Fairchild. Obviously, we have Cal. He has the star and he has the trophy. You guys do what you want with that. I will want to note too is that Jack is gonna be. Randy has 2 home runs against Jack, so he's gonna remember that. So maybe he's gonna be so worried about Jack, he maybe gives Canzone a home run, or maybe he's gonna be so worried about these 3, he fucks around and gives Josh Naylor a home run. We'll see. Or maybe he's so worried about Randy, he gives Cole Younger home. Like, so much shit could happen. So much shit could happen. But yeah, those are just my 3 that I'll rock with. If Rob doesn't play, then Mitch Garver will be my next guy for sure. Rob Ruff Schneider. Ruff Schneider. And then sleeper is Stuart Fairchild. Cool. Last team. Let's get it rocking. We got Emerson Hancock on the mound against the Tigers. High risk for a home run. 4.16x ERA. 3.55 ERA the last 3 is pretty average. Really sucks against lefties. So let's look at a lefty. Kevin McGonigal is a lefty. He likes the 4-seam sinker. Kevin doesn't look bad as a good sleeper already. Looking at this shit. 400 slug, 232 ISO, 443% fly ball, 11% barrel, 23% ground ball. I'm mad at this. Really good slug and ISO on the sinker, but I don't like that barrel. Matchups there for all around zones. Looks really good against the bullpen. Maybe more of a long shot. Let's see. It was 4-seam, sinker. So the 3 that looked the best against the 4-seam and the sinker: Spencer Torkelson, Kevin McGonigal, and Riley Green. Listen, torque is torque. You guys see it. He looks great on the pitch mix. All zones matching for the bullpen. If you want to play torque, I get it. 20% barrel, 13% barrel. He looks great on the top 2 pitches. This pitcher clearly knows how to throw it to righties, though. He's only given 8 to righties. So I would think of torque as more of like a third option. So I would just be wary of that. But torque does look really good. Riley Green. Barrel's there. That ground ball's awful. Zones look good for that 4-seam. Look good for the sinker too. 8 out of 9 zones. Looks lit up against the fucking bullpen. I'm not mad at Riley Green. I just want to see if we can find somebody just a little bit more better. A little more better. So far, it's looking like Riley Green's the favorite. Is what I'm trying to say. Hyu Lee. Yes. Looks really good on that 4-seam. But he's a righty, gang. Looks good against the bullpen too. Honestly, there's a lot of potential with this game tomorrow. Okay, James Outman looks pretty consistent. His slug and ISO isn't the best on the 4-seam. He has negative run value. Oh no, I do not like his zones though. He has the star on his name though. That could be a long shot. Dylan Dingler. Eduardo. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. This nigga Eduardo looks nuts. Holy shit. Let me see his zones. Oh my God. Eduardo looks insane tomorrow. The only thing that's fucking with me is that this nigga is a righty. That's literally the only thing. This nigga was a lefty. He's a lock. I mean, he's given 8 home runs to righties. So it's not like this. It's not like, righties are he can't get hit up on a righty. Fuck. There's like no other lefties on his team. I'm gonna have to lean more towards Plains looking good. Let me compare Kevin McGonigal to Riley Green. Green. Oh, Riley's blowing this nigga out the water and everything. It's just gonna have to be Riley. Do I even need to put Torque for real? I really don't. All around zones weren't as good as Eduardo's. Yeah. I think I'm gonna put Riley Green and then Kevin McGonigal. My sleeper will be this Eduardo Valencia. You can't ignore these numbers, bro. He's getting the star. That's how crazy he looks. He's getting the star for sure. Yeah. So those are my 3 for the Tigers for sure, for sure, for sure. Was this pitcher high risk? Let's check. Emerson, he was. Put a target on this nigga too. Target. Riley Green. X Kevin McGonigal. My sleeper, who will have a star, Eduardo Valencia. Cool. Yes, sir. There it is, y'all. And there we have it. And just like that, we are done with today's slate. And we actually did pretty good. Eduardo Valencia, more like Eduardo Valencia for real. That nigga might get a contract if he's playing the way he's playing. Yeah, Kevin. I think I definitely went more towards. I took Torque out of there. Torque had very consistent barrel, so Torque's a honorable mention for sure if Eduardo does not play. But I can't ignore those numbers from Eduardo. I don't give a fuck how many he will be the 9th righty to hit this nigga for sure. That's why I said Valencia. I can't. Nigga. I don't know how to. I ain't got the tongue like that, gang. Balenciaga. There. I don't. You feel me? Come on, gang. Can we go over the A's game again? Yeah. So the A's game, I had Jonah Heim, Lawrence Butler, and Jonathan Ornelius. If Jonathan Ornelius does not play, it's probably going to be Tyler Soderstrom to replace him. But those are the 3 that we had. I hopped in here late. What you say about Rice and Conine? So with Rice, what was with Rice? So with Rice, I'll show you guys his card. He looked really good against the four seam. I mean, this pitcher throws the four seam as his main pitch. Rice is Rice. Looks stupid. You know what I'm saying? But he looked like that today too, and he didn't do shit. So I wouldn't say he didn't do shit. He did have some deep ass flyouts. Like the nigga had like 200 and like no, he had like 330-foot flyouts. So it's not like he wasn't trying. He was definitely trying. But so if you want to play Rice, play him. I think we lean more. Who do we have for the Yankees? We had Luis Garcia Jr. Oh yeah, Luis's numbers looked stupid, gang. Yeah, Luis's numbers looked in fucking sane. So I like Luis again for a back to back. But we did have Luis Garcia Jr., Jazz Chisholm, and Ben Rice was our third option. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna go Luis Garcia Jr., Ben Rice. Or hold on. Why did we put Rice as a Jazz as a second option? Oh, it's because he looked consistent on everything. Yeah, because Rice looked. It's because Jazz looked more consistent on every pitch, where Ben Rice only looked good on the one specific pitch. But it's Ben Rice. Y'all niggas gonna play him regardless. Yeah, 50% barrel on a sweeper is nuts, bro. He got the star. Let me read you guys the stars for tomorrow. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars for tomorrow. The 7 stars we got Luis Garcia Jr., Jock Peterson, Olivis Basabe on the Giants, Dominic Canzone, and Eduardo Valencia. So yeah, that's what we had. Because those numbers, like they just gave me like a wow factor, like a holy shit. Like there's no way that these niggas don't go. To me, there's no way that they don't go. You feel me? So yeah. I said 7, but name 5. Nigga, Luis Garcia Jr., John. Oh, I forgot John Raven, Ryan Jeffers. My fault, gang. You're right. You're right. So, all right, the 7 was Luis Garcia Jr., John Rave, Ryan Jeffers, Jock Peterson, Elvis Basabe, Dominic Canzone, and Eduardo Valencia. My fault, gang. You right. You right. My fault. My fault, my nigga. I thought you liked Ryan. I did say Ryan Jeffers. I fuck with Ryan Jeffers heavy. Listen, I'll give y'all. We ended the slate pretty early, so I'll answer a few more questions for about 5 more minutes, and then we'll go into the star collection. I'll give y'all my straight, my 2-piece, and my 3-piece for the day. Who you like for the Marlins? For the Marlins, I liked Kyle Stowers, Roberto Hernandez, and then it was really a toss up between Owen Casey and Griffin Conine. We went with Griffin Conine, or sorry, we went with Owen Casey because Conine didn't look good against the starting pitcher, but he looked really good against the bullpen. And so if Conine, when after like his maybe the third at bat, if y'all see that pitcher's gone and he hasn't homered yet, take him live. Way more value. I trust Conine on that team anyway. Conine also he likes to hit late too. Anyway, sometimes he'll come, sixth, seventh inning and then pop some shit, pop off. If he goes early though, if Conine goes early, automatically take him for two. That's what I will be doing for sure. But keep coming with the questions. We got about 3 more minutes for the questions, and then we gonna go to the star collection. Yeah, Ryan Jeffers is that nigga tomorrow. You like Jeffers over Junior? Over Junior Caminero? Yeah. Junior Caminero. So this is all like a superstition thing, right? This is nothing to do with like a baseball fact, but if somebody hits over 2 home runs, the next day I don't usually take them. Are you on Twitch too? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on Twitch and on X and Twitch and X. You rocking with Lindor. Lindor. Who do we have for the Mets? Yes. We have both the Francisco. So we have Francisco Lindor as our first option. Marcus Semien was our second, and then Alvarez is our third option. Three-piece gotta be Canzone, Garcia, and Jeffers. Damn, nigga, why you steal my three-piece like that? Like, now I don't look creative and shit, nigga. Like, fuck. You just gonna leave? That was already my three-piece. You already fucked it up for me. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follow on Twitch, man. Look out for Tyler Stevenson as well. Yes, sir. Yep. We actually have Tyler Stevenson as the favorite for the Reds. So for the Reds, we had Tyler Stevenson, Ellie De La Cruz, and Cabrian Hayes. Nah, it's all good, twin. It's actually good that we have the same three-piece because it's not just me that sees the vision. You feel me? Like if you see multiple people, like credible people on one person or on multiple other people, it's a good sign. So that's what's up. Can you go over Atlanta? Yeah. Who we have for Atlanta? I think Matt Olson was on there. Let me see. Yeah. So for Atlanta, we had Matt Olson and Drake Baldwin. Then our sleeper was Ozzy. The only reason why we had Ozzy as a sleeper was because Ozzy is a bridge. They're projecting him to bat second. So it's gonna be Drake, Ozzy, then Matt. Most pitchers they worry about them other two niggas. So Ozzy already has a home run against who is he batting against again? Let me see. Gusto. So Ozzy already has a home run against this nigga, and he's a bridge. So yeah. Honestly, if Ozzy's not in there, it's probably gonna be Acuna, which Acuna will then replace Ozzy on the list. So Just keep in mind for that for later. Or if Ozzy drops down on the lineup, whoever's whoever's gonna be in that second spot is gonna be the third option. Real talk. We locked, twin. Yes, sir. We locked, twin. We there. We there. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. One more or one or two more questions. Then I gotta get to the star tool and take my black ass to sleep. Cool. I don't think we got any more questions, so I'm gonna just rock. I'm gonna start it. Let me just start the star tool collection here. So let's go. All right, star tool collection. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. We're gonna start with the straight of the day. My straight for tomorrow is going to be John Rave. It's gonna have a little bit extra value on him. Hopefully, not a lot of people are gonna be on him. He's going against a high risk pitcher. It looks like. Let me double check. Yeah, he's going against a high risk pitcher. Uh, yeah, I like John Rave for today. So John Rave is gonna be my my straight for tomorrow. My two piece. I want to get a little creative. Anyone got a question for snaps? That's all good. I'll still answer questions. My two piece for tomorrow. I think just based off of what I was really liking, and it's gonna be a little different. You know what I'm saying? I'm really fucking with Reese Hoskins. Really fucking with Reese Hoskins for tomorrow. I think that's really the only option on the Guardians that you could look at. And then I want to say CES. I want to say Christian and Carcion Strand, but I'm gonna go towards Pete Alonso. I know Christian is gonna be the favorite because he number wise he does look good. But remember, guys, he has been looking like that for a while, and so I think I'm gonna rock with Reese Hoskins and Pete Alonso as my two piece for tomorrow. And I mean, my nigga already took the three piece that I had, so fuck it. We're just gonna have to rock with it, I guess. You feel me? Like it's probably gonna be Dominic Canzone, Ryan Jeffers, and Luis Garcia Jr. Because y'all saw all the shit. Y'all saw it. Um, Luis. Can I even put him? Where? Damn, can't even put Luis Garcia Jr. Oh, it's probably because they still got him on the thing. That's fine. Fuck it. We'll put Jock Peterson then. We'll put Jock Peterson then. He also looked very good. Jock looks like a lock tomorrow. And I trust Jock a little bit more. So that's my three piece. You guys could definitely interchange it. Canzone, Garcia Jeffers, Canzone, Garcia Olsen, or Canzone, Garcia, and fucking Lou. Man, y'all know what the fuck it's midnight, gang. I'm sleepy. All right. I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas know what I'm trying to say, gang. Fuck. But there's definitely some other people. There's other people that look good. Matt Olson looks the most consistent person uh on the Braves. Who else looked very consistent? Willier Brew or not Matt also, or not Willier. Kyle Stowers also looked very, very good for tomorrow. I did not mind Kyle Stowers at all. Um, Clearly we got Shohei. We got all them, the chalky of chalky, people, and Josh Lowe looked good. So there's a lot of people that look good on the list. We just gotta wait for lineups. But yeah, so that's my three. That's my solo pick. John Ray for tomorrow. Two piece, I went with Reese Hoskins and Pete Alonso. And then three piece, we went with Dominic Canzone, Ryan Jeffers, and Jock Peterson. Interchange them. You could put Garcia if you like. Well, cool. All right, y'all. Listen, I appreciate y'all supporting stuff. Today was pretty rough for us, but niggas gonna bounce back. You feel me? I mean, I don't think anybody predicted Jung Ho Lee to hit 2 home runs today. You feel me? And that Yankees and Cardinals game had like 8 bombs in it by itself. So the books was like, nah, we got to cut this shit off. So y'all already know, same time tomorrow, we will be live. We'll go through Wednesday slate tomorrow night. List will always be posted, like always, on Twitter. This video will be on YouTube, so make sure you guys go to my YouTube, like and subscribe on that. So if you guys want to run it back for those who came in late or had to leave and had to come back, whatever the case is, y'all can run the entire live back for yourselves. Like always, man, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Let's get some dubs tomorrow. Let's see some motherfucking parlays cash. Like always, peace, love, and happiness. Deuces.